Well, we're back. Hello, everybody. Hello, Jim. Hello, everybody else who might be lurking in the background or doing whatever you're doing. Welcome on in to another stream, guys. How's it going? How is it going? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I'm turning into Hammer. Hello, everybody. Why is this now? You have permission to use my Twitch account, mixed it up. You've had permission for like the past couple of months. Why are you now asking me for permission again? Gotta love it. But hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to another stream. Hi Jim. How you doing? Hello. How's it going? Bring it down. Actually, no, that music's on this scene, but it's not like. Hey guys, so how's it going? How are you doing? Welcome on in. Hello. How's it going? Okay, welcome to another stream. It's been a day. I didn't stream yesterday because I want to try and watch the Dragon Quest event. I didn't actually end up watching it. But so I was a bit wasted on having a nap. Also, I was streaming yesterday, so I wasn't planning on streaming yesterday. But yeah, the stream was a bit quiet. Didn't miss much. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, mate. But I hope you had fun at least. That's the main thing. I swear, like, I didn't have anything. It's always just before you go live, you're fine, you know what I mean? Like, you've got nothing in your mouth, you know what I mean? You haven't got a bunged up nose or anything, but it's the moment you actually go onto your IRL screen, you're just like, I'm really, got something in my throat, or, like, I've got a snotty nose, or, well, not snotty nose, but, you know, you're all bunged up, so you're sniffling. I swear. But, welcome on in, Jim, anyway, and welcome on in everybody else to the stream. Thank you as well, Proxy, Spidey, and Awkward Gamer for the auto hosts. They are, of course, as always, very much appreciated and do help to support the channel. Right then, we are good to go. So, hello. How has everybody's day been? Mine's been sleeping for most of it because I didn't sleep too well last night because I had some nightmares, but that's none. But anyway, that reminds me. What does that remind you of, Jim? What does that remind you of? Tell me. I must know your secrets. What are you talking about? So let me try to get the camera lined up correctly. That's a bit better. It's just because, the only thing is, because when I use my computer, I generally push it back a bit further, but then, like, there's so much dead space at the top. You've hosted me. I see you posted me. That hasn't come through. Thanks for the host, Jim. I don't know why it's not coming through on the alert, but I do appreciate the host. It hasn't even come through on the activity feeds, that's really weird. But thank you, Jim, for the host. No, you're fabulous, darling. Jim, thank you for the host, I very much appreciate it. Tell you what, just because it hasn't come through, for you. Oh, honey, you are fabulous! No, you're fabulous, darling. Jim, thank you for the host, I very much appreciate it. Even though the alert isn't working for whatever reason. It's not even the alert, it's the fact that it's not even coming up on my activity feed, which is really weird. But Jim, thank you for the host. I do appreciate it, my friend. Yeah. Now, this is the thing. I put out an announcement the other day in the Discord about, like, people being interested in joining the stream. And I feel like people just react to the message and don't actually read what they're reacting to it for. Maybe I should have made it a more specific emote, because there's 3 people that read to it, none of which have spoken to me about it since. So yeah, but yes, Dragon Quest 12. I'm excited. It's not. I imagine, given the limited information I saw about it, I think it was basically just a logo. I don't imagine we're going to be getting it anytime soon, but it still gives me excitement. And also, I'm still excited because I want to try and get through Dragon Quest 1 through 9, because obviously I'm aware that 10 is a Japan exclusive. So that gives me the motivation to try and get through 1 through 9, maybe before 12 comes out? I don't know. It could be possible. I mean, obviously, yeah, I read somewhere that apparently it was like, well, they said, didn't they? They were like, it was going to be more adult themed. Okay, my other question for you guys, and so I'm going to put this question more generally to my audience, like on Discord at a later point when the time comes, but I saw that they're doing a Dragon Quest 3 remake in an Octopath style, which is another game I do want to try at some point. I've got so many games that I want to try. In terms of that, do I play the original or the remake? Like, is it going to be more like Final Fantasy VII Remake, or things are slightly changed? I don't know how much information they've given. Like I said, I haven't really looked into this today because I've been asleep for most of today. Original first, yeah, I expected as much. I'm not sure really about, like, unlike Final Fantasy, with Dragon Quest, I haven't really got, like, an order that I want to play them in, because for Final Fantasy, for those of you that don't know, I'm going 9, 10, 7, 10, 2, 8, 4, 5, 6 in an order, then 12, 13, and 15, then 1, 2, and 3, in some sort of order. But there's sorts of like blocks of 4, 5, 6, 12, 11, no, 12, 13, 15, and 1, 2, 3. Hey Samantha, how are you doing? Welcome on in to the stream. Hope you're doing well. We're just talking about the Dragon Quest stream yesterday. I didn't see much of it I didn't see any of it because I was asleep. Because it was at 4:30 in the morning in the UK. How's Haley? But yeah, I hope you're doing good, Samantha. But yeah, I'm definitely, this is the thing with Dragon Quest, I don't really have, obviously I'm playing through 8 at the moment on my YouTube channel, which is, let's be honest, I'm not doing it at the moment, I've kind of parked that series. I need to record some more, like I might spend this weekend trying to record some Dragon Quest 8 episodes so I can get them out. But I want to like, return that series, but I think I want to bulk record a bit in advance, so I've got some stuff, so I'm not recording one. Yeah, we were just talking about that actually, because I was saying like, should I play for the remake or the original first? And Jim says I should play for the original first, which is probably what I was planning on doing anyway. Because it's what I'm planning on doing with the 7 remake for Final Fantasy. But, you know, it's still kind of interesting. Yeah, I think most people will agree. I'm probably still going to poll it on my Discord, but I think most people will agree when the time comes. But honestly, at the moment, I'm doing Dragon Quest 8. I've obviously done 11. 10's the Japanese, I don't want to say Japanese, therefore, Japanese exclusive. So really, it's just getting through 1 through 9, 1 through 7, and 9 at some point. So I don't know, I might poll people for what the next Dragon Quest game I want to play is. And also, it's a balance of which one do I want to play on stream, because I kind of want to do... I don't want my streams to turn into mainly Final Fantasy, like as much as Final Fantasy is a good series, I want to mix stuff in, you know, I don't want it to all be Final Fantasy, so it's going to be a decision for me of which Final Fantasy games to stream, which Dragon Quest games to stream. I personally prefer streaming the Final Fantasy ones, and definitely I feel like the stream series is the one I'm more into than the recording one, so it's definitely something I'm going to have to think about, you know, and move some stuff about and have a decision. Also, I need to the good thing about Dragon Quest games is I don't have to pay for them, because obviously I'm emulating them, whereas with Final Fantasy games I have to buy them unless I emulate them, which is what I'm going to be doing with 4, 5 and 6. But I've already got 10 2, which I want to get through 10 so I can at least try 10 2. People say 10 2 is not very good compared to 10, and if I don't like 10, I might not like 10 2 then, but I'm interested in trying it. And you know, but I feel like to play 10 2, I need to at least finish 10, to at least experience the story firsthand, rather than, you know, watching a YouTube video, which I could do if push comes to shove. But I do really want to play through 10 properly, gradually. So I might do. I might. Yeah, I'm just still trying to chip through 10. Mainly, my main 3 games at the moment are Final Fantasy 7, Final Fantasy 10, and Dragon Quest 8. And I'm sort of chipping away through all of them. But yeah, I'm very interested to try some of the earlier Final Fantasies and Dragon Quests when it comes around to it. At 4, 5 and 6 I'm going to be emulating, and there's probably 1, 2 and 3, because I doubt if I can't, because they're not on Steam, so I'm going to have to emulate them. Obviously, yeah, so it's just a case really of working out what games I want to play and when, and obviously gradually working out sort of like when I finish 7, which I think I'm about getting towards the halfway point of disc 1 now. And it's a 3-disc game, so probably looking about another... I mean, it depends how much I focus on it. Like next week, I should point out, next week I'm not going to be playing Final Fantasy 7 at all until Thursday. And then Friday, I don't know what I'm going to be doing, but Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, because obviously next week is my... it's my 6-month anniversary of streaming next Thursday. I think I've already made an announcement about this in the Discord, but for those of you that don't know, we're going to be having 4 days of special streams leading up to and including the Thursday, which is my actual 6-month anniversary. exciting stuff happening. If you've been around on the channel for a while, there's some old games that might be returning. I'm excited to play through them. I realised as well that there was another game that I missed, but there's not enough days on the calendar to do it. But there is 4 games. One of them obviously is Final Fantasy VII, which I'll be doing on Thursday, as it's the most recent and the actual anniversary. But Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I'll be playing 3 other games. All of them are RPGs, I'll put that out there now. But they are sort of the games, the stepping stone games for me of my channel. The sort of like, there is one definitely I'm missing in that list, but there's just not enough days to slot it in. But I might play through some of it on Friday. I don't know. I'll work it out. Also, I'm still planning. I'm already planning my 12-month anniversary of streaming. It's gonna be big. I want it to be big. Also, my birthday's coming up soon as well, so I'm starting to plan some of that stuff as well. But yeah, lots of exciting things happening, and I don't know how much do I want to say about what I'm planning on doing. Some stuff might be happening in October as well, if you catch my drift. No, not saying any more than that. You'll have to wait and see what I mean by that. But yeah, so obviously, so basically, in terms of, I suppose what we should, tell you what, let's do something. Let's make a spreadsheet, so I know sort of like what Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest stuff there is. Also, I don't know how knowledgeable you are with this GM. What extra Final Fantasy stuff is there that might actually be worth me checking out? I know there's World of Final Fantasy that I'm planning on doing at some point. And there's also Final Fantasy VII's remake, which when it comes out on PC, I'm planning on doing that. Yeah, spin-offs, anything that's not a 1 through 16 game. Because that's another point, 16's coming out at some point. Soon, and I kind of want to at least dip into that, but I kind of want to play some more Final Fantasies. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 to 11. No, not 10 for February. 10 to, which right like that, which for some reason has gone over to the other side, which I don't know. Someone that does that. 12. 13, 14, 15, and we'll do 16. This doesn't even work because, really, this doesn't even work because, if I pull it up, there's also, there's the 7 remake, there's so much stuff. You know what I mean? Also, for Dragon Quest, there isn't a 10 that I can play, nor a 10-2, because 10-2 doesn't exist for Dragon Quest. So I'm not playing 11 or 14 of Final Fantasy because they're MMR, online multiplayer ones, which I might try later down the line, but they're not in my immediate plan. Obviously, sort of going down the list, I finished 9, which I'm still really happy about. That I actually finished 9 and beat it legitimately, and I also did Dragon Quest 11 legitimately too, which I'm also really happy about. So yeah, it's grey rather than there. So that's sort of our list, and obviously I'm playing 10-2 at the moment. I'm playing Dragon Quest 8 at the moment, and I'm also playing through 7 at the moment. There we go. That sort of looks good to me, of the list of there's that. I know there's a whatchamacallit one. There's a 7 one, isn't there? A new one. Because I know when I was having my chat with Brokey about the thing, what Jim. She mentioned she was going to be doing that. What is this? Let's have a look. It's a console game apparently. Let's see if it is available on PC. Came out in 2009, 8-ish. Into end of 8, start of 9. What is it? It's a fighting game with action RPG elements developed and published by published for PlayStation P. I could probably there's probably a way to emulate it. I mean, I do have a PSP, but I don't know a way of capturing it. Oh, wait, did you not? Does that another one you went? Or was I, am I just looking at the wrong one? I love the fact I'm just saying, people also ask, is that game NT dead? Okay, let's have a look at this one. This is from more, this is a more recent one, yes, 2015. Yeah, I see. I see it. The game is a follow-up from there, and we use two players from Volleyball and Simulator allows players to battle one another using many characters from the Final Fantasy series. I can see a cloud on this cover, and what looks like maybe a Tidus, unless I think that one's from 8. That's not. Is that Garnet? Oh my. Let's see. We're looking. No, maybe it's not Garnet. Okay, that's definitely one I'll put on the list. I know there was like a Chocobo one I remember Ainsley talking about. So that's something I kind of want to, you know, like once I got through the main series, because as you can see, there is a lot, sort of them, and I'm very excited to actually dive into some of them, and I'm kind of, you know, like I just want to kind of get through 8, because I've kind of been neglecting it a bit, I won't lie. So I do kind of want to try and pick it back up maybe this weekend, so maybe next week I can start getting some more videos out for 8. Obviously also I've been streaming 7, it's just been a lot of fun. But yeah, the earlier ones are going to be interesting to play. 3, like I say, there's obviously the remake coming out of that. Did they give any sort of an idea of time frame on that last night? Or was it just like a, it's coming soon type thing? No, not yet. For the 3 remake. I know they didn't really say anything more apart from the logo and a bit about it being an more adult game, which I know a lot of people were like, oh, Puff Puffs are for kids, are they? That was a big joke. Nah, nothing like that. Nah, fair enough. It's still cool that they did it though. But actually, I'm kind of curious now. Like, obviously, yesterday was Dragon Quest's 35th anniversary. But when's Final Fantasy's anniversary? Like, when did the first Final Fantasy game come out? Dragon Quest. I want to see when the first Dragon Quest game came out, even though I know, because it's the 35th anniversary yesterday, you know, and you still kind of want to. Yeah, May 27th, 1986. Wow. And you're saying 1987? And see, this is something I'm curious about. Jim, you might be able to answer this for me. Yeah, 1987 is like 1 year later. I saw Anne say something about whatchamacallit, about in Michelle's Discord. She said, where was it? Apparently they hinted at it at the very tipsy end of Dragon Quest XI, to use Anne's words exactly. And I can't think what she means by that. Unless I probably wouldn't get it anyway because I've never touched Dragon Quest 3, but you know, can you translate that at all? I'm intrigued. But yeah, so yeah, I'm looking forward to getting through all of these games. Like, I'm going to save this to my desktop. The hidden ending? What do you mean the hidden ending, Jim? Explain, sir. Explain. Tell me more. FF and I just call this like Square Games. Square Games. When the mother wakes up the kid. Oh, right, that scene. Yeah, I get you now. Yeah, I know what you mean now. I see. Yeah, okay, I know now. I understand what you mean now. I did that was a bit intriguing to me, so it's cool that they finally reveal what that is. And I'm excited for you guys that have played free before. Like, I've obviously never played it, so hopefully when I play it, which will hopefully be before the remake comes out, I'll be excited for the remake. But yeah. What I will say, and this is by no means me asking for anything, but what I will say is, if you ever want to support the channel, and you want to do more than just giving subs, which I do appreciate, or subbing, on my Steam wishlist is all of the Final Fantasy games that are on Steam that I'm going to play through Steam. So if you ever want to support me any further, and again, this is not me asking for anything, this is me just putting it out there, because this has kind of become a bit of a weird tradition. If you ever want to, help the channel out by gifting me one of those games so I can play it, again, not asking, I want to make that very clear, I'm not asking, but if you should ever want to do more for the channel, I know that Ultra Gamer has gifted me 1, and so has Play gifted me 9, and Ultra Gamer gifted me 7, and I bought 10 for myself. If you ever should want to do more, that's the sort of thing I'd point you guys to. But you guys are great anyway. Like, the support you guys show me is insane. Like, I have made, without wanting to brag, I have made in just under 6 months, or just over 5 months, I guess at this point, I have made close to $600 off of Twitch, which is honestly insane. You guys are very generous, and I really, really appreciate it. More I could possibly ever say, because, I enjoy doing this. This is a hell of a lot of fun for me. Speaking of fun, you might be able to see it, and you can't see it in the background. Well, you've only been affiliate for, what, a few weeks, Jim? Like, at the end of the day, you'll get there. You'll get there. And I've had some crazy generous people, and some crazy generous, sub wars started in my chat within days of me becoming affiliate, so you'll get there, Jim. But yeah, you can't quite see it, but there is also makeup in the background, because if you remember, tomorrow is the Minute Makeup stream, happening at the same time this stream started. So if you want to see that, and you want to see me probably failing to put makeup on my face, tune in tomorrow at 7 PM. We're going to be going probably for about 3 hours, depending on how long it takes. But my sort of ideal cap is 10 PM, because I know at 5 PM Eastern, 10 PM our time, or my time, I say our time because Jim is also from the UK, 10 PM my time, Saruli will be doing her affiliate stream, which is ironic because she's since hit 100 followers. So, yeah. I want to have I only have 1 sub, and that's Geeky. Aw, Geeky's sweet. I think Geeky's subbed to me at the moment. Actually, I don't know if we're using it, and I really can't be bothered to look it up, so, oh, thanks, Samantha, I appreciate that. I'm pretty happy with how things are going at the moment. Like, we're nearly at 250 followers in 6 months, which is honestly insane. Like, not that I'm expecting to be able to replicate that over, multiple months, but if I could, that would be, within a year, that would be within 2 years, that would be 1,000 followers, which would be like, what? But like I say, the first 250 is the easiest, because it's all the people you know. It's now getting to the point where there's less people that that you can ask to follow you. So therefore, you are starting to get to the point where you are having to work harder for followers, which is, it's sort of what I want. Like, I don't want to be handed this. Like, I like working on the channel. Like, you may have noticed recently, I've really been trying to, pull things together, pull things in one direction, really try and make the channel feel and sort of be better. Like, I'm constantly, and this is something Brett said, which I think, hit the nail on the head, I'm constantly looking and trying to find ways to improve my community, trying to find ways to make it better, because I want this community to be the best thing it can be. And already, you guys are incredible. That's not to say that you guys aren't, it's just that nothing is ever perfect, and trying to make improvements, trying to do little things here and there, little tiny tweaks, small changes, just trying to really make this community an amazing place, and sort of really have a lot of fun with it, and that is what I am doing. Like, if you said to me 6 months ago that I'd be streaming to 30 people, at one point, when after Harmer's Raid on the 18-hour stream, there was about 80 people in here, and I was just like, I'm sorry, what? The Twitch analytics broke for that stream because I had about 20 people in here before Harmer's Raid, and then Harmer raided with 82, and it only went up as high as like 83, and I was like, I don't think there's that many people that were in both streams. Like, some of the people that were in my stream don't even know Harmer, so like, Twitch got bored because I had that many viewers. I think that was the highest amount of viewers I've ever had, and I think, actually, I don't know if I actually updated it, but yeah, I updated it. Biggest raid, Harmer of 82, because if you look below the stream, some stuff I actually added was some stuff of like achievements that I put in there, which I thought was quite cool. I suppose we can pull this up so you can see this. Also, a sort of thing I learned as a streamer. If you want to, there is a way if you want to find out when your first stream was. It's very easy to do. So if anyone does, obviously I know Jim, I'm pretty sure you know, because you haven't been streaming for that long, but should you ever actually want to know when your first stream was, it's really easy. Like I say, really easy. But yeah, anyway, let's just go over to 27th of March. Yeah, I know it was the 3rd of December, but I originally thought it was... Yeah, jeez, it's your 2-month anniversary today, Jim. Happy 2 months. I think that's the right scene. It's different. Let me do transition. Is it? Hello? Is that the right thing? Did I insert the right scene? Congrats, mate. 2 months. No, come on. Here it is. So, bring this over to here. Oh, wait, no. Okay. Separate out these two. We'll do it that way. And then we'll bring this over to here, and then we'll do that. Okay, so if you look below the stream, this is something else I want to rehash. Mainly because I want the chat rules section to be as far down as the About Me section is. Obviously you can see the About Me section. But the thing I wanted to mention was the achievements section. Like, here. Like, look, my first stream was on the 3rd of December, 2020. I hit affiliate on the 19th of December, and my 50th follower was Boops, Cursed Boops. I hit 100 followers on the 16th of January, and my 100th follower was Umbar. I hit 150 followers on the 22nd of February, and my 150th follower was Alex the Arson. And my 200th follower, which I hit on the 18th of April, which was just over a month ago, was Shut Up ACP. Now, the way how I'm considering going on with this is going 250, then 300, then 400, then 500. I don't want to keep counting up every time by 50, but I felt like 250 was an important milestone. So 250, and then 300, then 400, as hopefully we start to go up towards those numbers. Came out as Ace on the 29th of the 3rd, because for those who don't know, I identify as asexual. It is now there is now a tag of that underneath the stream. I'm playing about with the new asexual and autism tags that Twitch added because, yeah. I want to see what happens. There could be a bad thing. I don't know, we'll see what happens. Most views at a time, 32. That's wrong. My most views at a time is now like 82. I should change that. In fact, let me check exactly now what my most views at the time was on that stream from... that day. Where is it? There it is. 18 hours. My max viewers apparently was 71, but given that Harmer raided me with 83, I don't think that's quite right. So I guess maybe we just put 82. Well, I'm gonna go off of what Twitch says. So Twitch says it was where is it? Twitch says it was 71. I'm gonna say it was 71. There we go. just now unedit the panels. But yeah, 71. Where is it? It is 71 max viewers, 5 sleep streams. Yes, sleep streams are a thing here. No judging, they are a thing. Biggest raider was Harmer. Maximum bits donated once was 1,000. Maximum amount of gift subs was 75. That's now wrong. That should be 90, because that was Ashen gifting 90 subs. So I will update that quickly now. Highest number of hype train level completed was 4. Number of mods was 23. That is now wrong, because that number is now 26 technically, but I'm not counting the bots, so 24. Number of VIPs unlocked was 30, and the longest stream, which was the 18-hour stream, was 18 hours and 7 minutes, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, then also I've got the Warriors of Light stuff, which you may or may not notice. I have literally pinched, with permission, the information about Warriors of Light from Lily's stream. Lily who is actually live right now. There she is. But I have literally pinched her information about Warriors of Light, because it was like, I saw it and I was like, hey, can I pinch your information? She's like, go for it. Yeah, these are the games that I've played on stream recently. This might give you a hint to some of the games we might be playing next week. Final Fantasy 7, Dragon Quest 8, not for broadcast, and FNAF World, Doki Doki Literature Club, Dragon Quest 11, Final Fantasy 9, Final Fantasy 10, and Dragon Quest 2015, which I will play at some point. I promise. I will play that at some point. Okay? It will happen at some point. I bought Dragon Quest 11. This is not. I just realised that's Dragon Quest. It's meant to be King's Quest. God's sake. I don't read my blooming panels correctly, do I? Where is it? This is not meant to be Dragon Quest. It's meant to be King's Quest. I bought King's Quest, the 2015 remake from The Odd Gentleman, at the same time that I bought Dragon Quest 11. Thinking, I'd play them at the same time. That didn't happen at all. So, like, I still haven't played it. But yeah, then got the thank you section with emotes and overlays and stuff. Got my admins, of course, down here. Afe, Bask, Michelle, Proxy. Actually, that section can probably go now, because I don't really have them as admins anymore. I think I will get rid of that section, actually. Because they're sort of, that was more of a Discord thing, but then that sort of... The one thing I feel like I maybe should do is I should maybe add like a Discord section below the stream. There we go. And obviously we've got the Feline Vine team, which is an official stream team, which has got quite a few members on now. I should probably add like a list of all the members, so people know who's on the team. And obviously we've got the sub-badges information. And the now live section, which tells you when I go live, when I'm due to go live. And I'm really sort of happy with how this all looks. Like if I put this back to like this sort of a view. Wait, what is the... Oh, hang on, the chat's not popped out. There we go. I made that 100. You see, like, that's the sort of thing you see. But I really want to make the rules a bit bigger, so you can, they come down to here. So if anyone wants to suggest any rules I can add, feel free to let me know on that front. But yeah, I definitely am really enjoying streaming, and it's definitely something that I'm hopeful I can continue doing for the long run. Because yeah, it's a lot of fun, and I personally really enjoy it. I think it's a lot of fun. It's very enjoyable. And certainly from my perspective, I really enjoy it. Like, I'm really enjoying as well getting to dip into the RPG genre and playing it in my own way, because we have the running joke here that I play RPGs in my own way, hence the way how I sometimes maybe don't like the materia thing in 7, or the thing with the crane in 10, or healing the bosses. I love them though, but I really am enjoying playing through RPGs. They are honestly really glad that I actually discovered them, and it's a big really thank you to Mage that I kind of found this community that's really a community of RPG lovers that really made me like want to try them, and now I'm really enjoying my playthrough of 7. I really loved 9. 7, I've got to be honest, 7 is pipping it really closely at the post. Part of me is like, no, 9 must win, but another part of me is like, 7's quite good. And I'm only like halfway through disc 1. What's going to happen? I'm kind of curious to see what will happen, whether something in 7 will make me dislike it more, or whether 7 is going to overtake 9. I feel kind of bad for saying that, because I know Michelle, Mage, Raincore, a lot of people love 9, but I'm... Hello, I should now be back. Am I back? Hello. Can people hear me? Can I be heard? Am I back? Yes, I seem to be back. We back. Sorry about that. My computer has a really annoying habit of randomly disconnecting from the internet, which is really useful when, you know, while I'm trying to stream. But yeah, I'm loving. What was the last thing you guys heard me talking about? Like, when did it cut off? I was mainly just talking about how I'm really enjoying RPGs and 7 and 9. The battle really for the top spot for me. In terms of RPGs, 10's way down there. I haven't really enjoyed 10. There's a lot. I feel like maybe I need to go into 10 with a different mindset at some point in the future. But I feel like at the moment I'm just a bit. You know what I mean? Like I need to retry 10 at some. Sorry, I'm bunged up now again. I think at some point I need to. I'm a little bit less. It's not scarred. That's the wrong word. But when things are a little bit less fresh. Retry 10 and see how I feel. I feel like there's a certain unfair hatred towards it there because of past events that I kind of don't want to, like, you know what I mean? I feel like I need to at least give it another go when things maybe a bit less fresh, a bit less raw. But I'm definitely excited about playing 10 at some point because I kind of was enjoying the story. Besides the obvious things which I've talked about before, I was enjoying 10 to a degree. I was getting there with it. It's just the story kind of threw me off. But yeah, 7 and 9 are definitely two of my favourites so far. Like, they're definitely up there for me. Like I say, I mean, it's gonna be interesting trying 10 too, because I've heard that a lot of people don't like 10 2 compared to 10. So I'm interested if I like 10 2 because I didn't like 10, or, you know, what's going to happen there. Like, what sort of, you know, how's that going to work? I'm kind of interested in that. But, yeah, I'm definitely enjoying playing RPGs. I definitely need to dive more into Dragon Quest. Like, I have the overlay still. Like, I still have this overlay for Dragon Quest 8 when I streamed it. Because I streamed the start of my playthrough of it. But I never ended up using it because I did like 3 episodes and then I kind of neglected it because I got a bit too into 10 and 7. So I feel like I'm one of those people that really has to focus on one game at a time, which will probably mean I'll take longer to get through the series, but I feel like that's better if I'm not going to end up leaving a game for like months without playing it. So I think definitely it's better for me to play 10, to play through Final Fantasy 7 and then maybe pick up Dragon Quest. I don't know. I need to think about it. But yeah, I'm really glad that as well that I got to play 9 first, because 9 definitely feels like a nice introduction to the series, as well as the fact that it's like a swan song. Me and Michelle were talking about this, and it's really like a swan song to that era of RPGs, because obviously 10 is completely different in sort of style to how 9 is. but 9 very much reminds me of the way 7 is, which is obviously the intention. A bit like how Dragon Quest 11 is meant to be a swan song, as far as that is from what I've heard, is a swan song to the older Dragon Quest games, but I think that might be more in narrative sense. I don't know. See, I read things online and I don't fully understand them because I've only played one Dragon Quest game. Also, I keep getting stuff about the remake for Final Fantasy 7. Like, I think I said it the other day, but I got something about like the shadowy creatures in 7 being like the remake for 7 being about like the fans that don't want there to be a change in the story, and I'm just like, I don't want to know about 7 remake stuff when I still haven't even played 7 original yet. But of course, because I've been googling stuff for thumbnails and stuff. Also, Final Fantasy 7 is a fucking landmine. I know it came out in 97, but when you try and Google stuff, it's a landmine of spoilers. Like, spoiler warning for 7. If you've never played Final Fantasy 7 or don't know the stuff about it, I'm gonna put my finger up. When I take it down, I've stopped talking about spoilers, so mute the stream if you don't want to hear this. Yeah, warning, 3, 2, 1. I already knew that Aerith died, thankfully, due to well, not thankfully, but I already knew about her dying, thanks to a certain Geeky. Thanks, Geeky, love you. But I went looking for like a picture of Aerith from the original for the thumbnail, and it was like Aerith death, and I'm like, thanks Google, spoiling me, I love ya. That's why when I did 9, I didn't even like. Michelle gave me this like image. I suppose I can tell it now. It's why when I played through 9, I can pull up the thumbnails for it actually, and I can show you. My thumbnails for 9 were basically the same thing, which is I kind of wanted to make them different for 7. Like I went with a more what I call the Mage Masher style of thumbnail. But let me show you. This was my basic thumbnail for 9. It was basically this, and then I'd have to replace the I with I, VI, or IV, VI, you know, going up. And I ended up, my favourite thumbnail from Final Fantasy 9 was, let me find it, episode number 30. Episode XXX. Oh, kinky. But yeah, and then sort of, it's different from like Dragon Quest. My Dragon Quest 11 playthrough, this was my sort of style of thumbnail, which was more taking a screenshot from the game, sticking a hashtag 1 on it, which was not even a good font. What is this thumbnail? Come on, past me. I'm tempted actually to redo these thumbnails because they're not great. And I'm still kind of pissed that I lost half my Dragon Quest 11 playthrough from not saving VODs. I'm still really pissed off about that. But then my Final Fantasy 7 LP, this is more my style of thumbnail, which to me is kind of like I called it the mage style of thumbnail, with like the background and then like a sort of like a greyish screen over the top, and then the logo of the game and like a character, and then the episode number. That sort of is the Mage Masher style of thumbnail, at least for Dragon Quest 8. The way how he does his Dragon Quest 8 thumbnails, like you got one here with Aerith, for example. Although I won't lie, when it gets to some of the bigger numbers, like look at this one, episode number, this is S18. The text of trying to get the whole XVIII on the screen plus the characters is difficult. But yeah, I'm kind of curious if you guys can. I don't really want to get you guys to guess because you might spoil things, and I don't think you would do it on purpose. But I'm kind of curious to like throw a thumbnail in front of you and be like, where can you guess where that's from? But then my 10 ones, if I show you one of my Final Fantasy 10 ones, it was sort of, I went with a mix of the two, like the logo, a shot from the game, and then the number of the episode number. But I went with the number written out rather than like in Roman numerals, and that was because this font doesn't do like, this is a Final Fantasy font, and it doesn't do like the stuff. But yeah, I'm not sure which thumbnail style I prefer. Like would I prefer the 9 style, the ones I did for 10, the ones I did for Dragon Quest 11, or what do I prefer? I don't know. Like I think the Dragon Quest 11 ones are one of my favourites, just because like the ones that actually have content from the game in. But I don't know if it's the 7 style of thumbnail with the characters in the thumbnail, or whether it's the Dragon Quest 11 and Final Fantasy 10 style. Because basically in this folder there's a load of colour at the top with the Dragon Quest stuff, a bit of colour but similarity with the Final Fantasy 7 stuff, and there's a big block of white in the middle which is all the Final Fantasy 9 thumbnails. And then there's a load of colour again at the bottom with the Final Fantasy thumbnails and the Stardew Valley with Quack series thumbnails. But yeah, so yeah, I did see your comment, Jim. I will just delete this and then I will read it. Apparently 12 will have a different battle system, so Swan Song for 11 sounds accurate. Okay, that's interesting. I really did like 11's battle system, but again, I got stuck on tactics mode, so I'm interested when I go and play 11 next week, which I guess I've just revealed it. I will be playing Dragon Quest 11 at some point next week. I'll tell you more about that, tell you more about what days I'm going to be playing what games tomorrow. But yeah, I will be playing Dragon Quest 11 at some point next week. Yeah, so I'm interested to try out non-tactics mode to sort of, you know, see how I can fare, because I feel like I've gotten better at actually commanding characters from playing 9 and 7. But yeah, we'll just grab a drink. It's better. Yeah, I don't know, fire some questions at me, guys, because as much as I'm enjoying just rambling on, I kind of I'm interested and want this stream to be something that you guys are, you know, we're having a back and forth. So hit me with some questions. You don't even have to use the Ask Me Anything redeem, just drop them in the chat. Yeah, I feel like I could be better. Like, I maybe could have done some of the fights that the AI couldn't have done in... I mean, the tactics mode in 10 got me killed. I was grinding and just put tactics mode on with ultra fast mode, and it got me killed. And I was like, I ain't using tactics mode again. I would not have died in that fight because tactics mode doesn't use magic, I was told in 10, which is basically the go-to way to defeat the enemies that I was fighting, because I was on the mill and high road at that point. But yeah, go on. Hit me with some questions, guys. I kind of want to know what you guys want to hear me talk about. Whether they be like related to Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest games, or whether they just be about something completely different. I'm interested in some questions from you guys. But yeah, I put you on the spot now in the gym, haven't I? You thought you were just here to watch a nice stream, and no, I'm making you work. Aren't I so evil? I'm making you work. But nah, also thank you very much to Delwadante/Jack, Proxy, Spidey, Awkward Gamer, Ethereon, Jim, and Bask for the auto-host/hosts. They are very much appreciated, and they do support the channel, so thank you guys. I do appreciate that. Yeah. For me, I'm trying to think of something else I can talk about. What do you guys think of some questions? But yeah, I'm definitely interested in doing some other RPGs besides Square ones. Like, obviously I want to do the Final Fantasy and the Dragon Quest games, but I also really want to do obviously I'm definitely going to be trying the Harry Potter RPG when it comes out, and which is part of the reason why I wanted to dive into RPGs, because I wanted to play that and actually, you know, have understand. I know, yeah, I was saying earlier when I was talking about 3 being described as an Octopath Traveler-like remake of Dragon Quest 3 that I definitely want to play. Octopath Traveler, I know Mr. Michelle has been playing that a lot, so I'm definitely interested to. I know he's been enjoying it, and I know Michelle likes it too, so I'm definitely interested in playing that at some point. But this is the thing for me, I'm kind of like, do I try and like play some of these games, sort of litter them in within amongst the Final Fantasy ones, or do I just get through the Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest first and then try and, you know, break out the box a bit? I don't have a Switch, Jim. That's the thing, like, a lot of these games are like, you can get them on Switch, and it's like, cries in no Switch. Like, I'm planning on getting one for my birthday, which we really want to get my next round of student finance. And also, you know, I feel like I can justify treating myself because, hey, it's my birthday. Yeah, but I want to get a few other games on the Switch too. Which is, the Switch is so expensive. Like, I was looking at one, it's like £350 for the Switch itself, and then, like, one of the games I want to play is Super Mario Odyssey. That's like $60, and I'm like, what? Why is everything so expensive? I suppose that's if I'm buying it, like, new, but if I was to maybe get, like, a second-hand copy, but then at the same time I kind of want to have an online version. You only pay $219, blimey. But yeah, this is the thing, like, if I want to play Switch games, I need a Switch, a capture card, which is another expense, which is like 140 quid for a capture card, and that's like a non-negotiable thing. Yeah. And the games from there, so that's basically looking at me spending like a certain amount of money, as you would with anything really. What up, nerds? Hey Johnny, how you doing? Welcome on in, my friend. How was your stream? £140 for a decent one, the one I want to look at getting. Fuck eggs. Wow, Jim. Wow. How you doing, Johnny? Welcome on in. How was your stream, mate? I saw you were streaming earlier. What were you streaming? I've completely forgot. My memory's bad. Leave me alone. But how you doing, mate? How was the stream? Lovely to see you as always. That quote makes me laugh every time I see it. Although I noticed that basically that timer just pulls the most recent quote. It doesn't like randomize them like I wanted it to. So I need to look into that. Wow, Jim, rude. Yeah, Jim. Why are you being so harsh on Johnny for? What did he do? Also, one thing I wanted to change with the chat box. Devil May Cry 4, mate, was a great game. Love. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. I know I'm talking like that for, but if I can do it over here. I can do it. I can do it like this. Nothing, just winding him up. Just winding him up. Let me see how this looks. I'm curious because this is something I've been wanting to play about for a while, to see when next time someone chats, to see how it looks. But yeah, I'm glad to hear you had a good stream, right? We're just sort of here having a nice casual just chat and stream tonight because no, I don't like that. It looks a bit. It don't look very good. I think it's because the box is rounded. If the box was square, it would look better. So I'm going to change it back to what it was before. Got a few Danny. No worries, Jim. See you in a moment. I guess maybe if I toggle that one. I'm sort of looking at like different styles of this chat box to sort of see which one I prefer. I think we'll go with the clean, the old-fashioned one. There we go. But yeah, I don't know, might play some games, might not. We're sort of just having a just chill, just chat and stream. I did put out, my normal, like, would anyone be interested in joining me on the Discord, as I always do. And I got some responses, but I feel like most people just click a reaction and they don't, like, actually read what they're supposedly reacting for. Especially given it wasn't like a colour one, like a circle one or anything different, it was just a regular reaction. So, yeah. Actually, I'm trying to... What post did I put it in? Okay, I suppose I can bring a topic to the table. How many of you guys have seen the new Twitch tags that they've introduced? The new all of the non-binary. Obviously, I've got two of them below my stream: the asexual and the autism one. What do people think about them? Because I'm interested in hearing what people have to say about those tags. I'm happy for the people that really wanted them, and I'm definitely interested in playing about with them and seeing what happens if I put them on my own stream. But I'm also, wary of the idea of people targeting people who have those tags specifically, like how people used to go through the LGBTQIA+ tag. and look through that. You know, target people specifically for having that tag. So I'm just interested. Yeah, something. I'm interested to see where it goes. It could go either way, but this is something that people have been wanting for a good while now. Like the people have sort of been asking for this for a good while. So I'm definitely. Yeah, I agree. It's cool for people that want them, but like, you're not. It's the thing. You're not forced to use them. Like, I mean, the only tags I mainly use are the for the longest time, the only tags I used was the no backseating, no spoilers, and the first playthrough tags, and they really are sort of the main ones I use. But I just sort of keep the I used to keep the LGBTQIA+ one on the stream, but I've now got the asexual one and the autism one on there too. I love how Discord's like, you're muted. Like, yes, I know I am muted because I'm not. There's no one else in the call with me right now. Like, sort of thing. Yeah, but one thing you want to be careful of, Johnny. Still use it if you're doing a blind playthrough and you want to have the first playthrough tag. That's still there, but there is now a tag that's called blind, which is related to people that can't see blind. So just be careful of that, because I can very easily see someone getting angry at someone for using the blind tag, thinking it meant a blind playthrough, but in reality, it actually is for the blind community. I think most people are used to using the first playthrough tag now, but it was just something, that came to my mind when I was looking at the tag list. But yeah, it's definitely. I'm definitely happy that people have got them, because people wanted them for a long time. I don't really understand why they put so many tags up, but hey ho. Yep, if it makes people happy, then fair enough. I understand that. Like, I'm definitely interested to see if anything different happens when we're using these tags, but like, I'm not. The big issue I think a lot of people have with all the different identifier tags is that there's a tag limit of 5 tags. So I was seeing a lot of people saying on Twitter they can't like identify themselves properly, because they've got there's a tag limit, so they still want to be able to identify themselves and also do stuff like first playthrough and stuff. Yeah, exactly. I can see why people wanted them, but yeah, I agree with you too. That if it makes people happy, then. I mean, I probably wouldn't phrase it exactly as you'd phrased it, but yeah, the point still stands. But yeah. Right, I think we've talked about that. I was about to say the weather's not very nice today, but that's such like a boring, like, transition topic of, oh, the weather's not very nice today. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, that's not really, it's one of those, like, people just make like the really weird like transition topics. I swap if people wanted to their preference. I think that they could put in their bio, not a stream tag, maybe from the start. I think it makes it searchable, which is I think why people like it. Like you can I can go onto my stream now, for example, and I can look at the I can click on the autism tag, and there is people. I can look at all the people that are streaming under the autism tag, so you can meet people who are like yourself in that sense. I think that's why people like it the most. Hey John, how you doing? Welcome on in, sir. Melum to you. How's it going, John? Welcome on in to the stream. Jim, you thought of any questions? Or anyone else got any questions they kind of want to ask? Because I'm curious. I want to engage the chat a bit more. Doing good here. Still nothing. Oh, come on, Jim. It's not like I'm asking you to do much. But yeah, how the hell did my mouse end up open on? I had to click then. When I zoom in, I have to click back to IRL, yet somehow my mouse ended up on the right, left side of my main monitor. Which makes no sense, but I do enjoy doing them. They're like nice, when you get like a nice couple of people, you know, you have a nice chatting stream. They're definitely enjoyable to do. I really enjoy and love doing them. We had a good night already about Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest.
Oh, honey, you are fabulous.
Yeah, you're fabulous, darling. John, thank you for the host. I'm not sure why John's host went through and Jim's didn't. But John, thank you for the host, my friend. I really do appreciate it. Mel, you are... No, darling, you're melon fabulous. Oh, no, that's really what is it? Mafab... I'll think of something, but yeah. Thank you, John, for the host. I do very much appreciate it. But yeah, we were talking a lot about the Dragon Quest event last night. I understand that there was people were happy. Would you guys say that people were happy? Needs work, Riley. I know it does. Would you guys say that people were happy with what was announced yesterday? Oh, this morning, I guess. It's confusing with different people being in different countries. But would you guys say that overall people were happy with it? I heard that Michelle screamed at one point, apparently. So evidently something good was announced that she liked. I did see Major and Michelle were streaming it together in the end. 3 out of 6 worldwide. 6 worldwide releases still pretty good. I was in... What's the other worldwide release that they talked about? Because I know we talked about 12 and the 3 remake. But, what's the other thing they talked about that they're dropping? Next to our Dragon Quest Treasures. Was that the one? Does that have something to do with the one with Mia and Eric? Was that one? Or was that something else? I'm not a huge Dragon Quest fan, but 12 could be cool. Yeah, I know 12 sort of, they're talking about going with like more of like an adult theme. Yeah, it's the 11 prequel, whatever, I reckon, okay. I've only played Dragon Quest 11 and it just don't really jump at me. Yeah, I can understand that. Like, I'm playing through 8, but I'm not really feeling the same magic as 11. It's weird because there are pieces of music that they used from 8 in 11, so I'm recognising bits of music and I'm like, hang on, that's music from 11, and I'm having to stop myself and say to myself, no, that's music from this game that they used in 11. No, but I do really, I do think Final Fantasy is more my sort of style of game. But the newer Dragon Quest game, like 11, is... I like 11, so I'm hopeful that 12... I'll enjoy 12 too. I mean, 11 was really good. I still want to... I'm still looking forward to actually replaying 11 at some point, probably. They did 8... A prequel for youngest, but was never released outside of Japan. Yeah, I've watched bits of some of Major's playthroughs and don't look really that great in my opinion. How graphics wise this game was. Yeah... I mean, I've not done too much in 8. Like, I'm still quite early on. But I can definitely understand, like... I mean, it's not for everyone at the end of the day. Like, it's a... Like, I know Harmer just doesn't like... Well, I don't know if he doesn't like them, but he's never played a Dragon Quest game, at least as far as I'm aware. He's much more of a Final Fantasy boy, or Final Fantasy Foxel. Which, it makes sense, you know. Like, it depends. When he played the Dragon Quest that was on the DS... Not sure about that one. Not sure which one that one was. To be honest, Jim, you seem to be our regular resident Dragon Quest expert. Which one was that, my friend? No, but yeah, I'm interested in trying some of the other Dragon Quest games. Sort of playing about with them. Also the Final Fantasy ones. We were talking earlier about my list of Final Fantasy games to play. It's, what is it again? Oh yeah, it's 9... 10, 7, 10, 2, 8, 4, 5, 6 in an order, 12, 13 and 15 in an order, and then 1, 2, 3 in an order. I asked you which one John's talking about because You seem to be our regular resident Dragon Quest expert in the chat at the moment. If Michelle was here, I'd be going to her, but she's not here right now, so. But yeah, that's my my list when it comes to Final Fantasy games. And in Dragon Quest, obviously, I'm playing through 8. I've played through 11. 10's not available in Europe or outside of Japan, so it's just a case of going through 1 through 7 and then 9. So what I might do is I kind of want to do 9 after 8, mainly because, you know, then it's done and I can just do 1 through 7 in any order that I want. Because, you know, I mean, I don't think I have OCD, but I have OCD tendencies, so stuff like that would kind of annoy me. Like I'm someone who's very much like, if something's not capitalized correctly, I'm like, fix it. 10 was never released outside. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. 10 was never released outside of Japan. Dragon Quest. Is that 9? No. Yeah, that's 9, isn't it? I was saying, Jim, I was going through the list of Dragon Quest games. Yeah, it's 9. Because XI is 11, but XI is... No, IX. There we go, we got that in the head. But yeah, I'm definitely interested in playing more Dragon Quest games, but I definitely feel like Final Fantasy, of the two, Final Fantasy is more my favourite. Even though, like, I really love Dragon Quest 11, I feel like that's kind of a newer sort of love. I mean, I'm interested in trying 9 and seeing how 9 compares to 11. Obviously, it's the most recent version that I, as someone who's outside of Japan, can get my hands on. You know, comparing the two. Obviously, 8's, yeah. Johnny, I love you dearly, but shut up. Defo, no. Johnny is such a troll. He really is. Like, you did that thing in Jim's Discord the other day. Like, I saw it and I was like, I thought Jim had posted it and I was like, is that leaderboards for Warriors? And then I saw it and I was like, oh, right, I see. And that's the other thing, like, you non-mods can't type in that channel, like Johnny, so yeah, you abusing your mod power there. Oh dear lord. What's it now? Yeah, it was definitely 9 that you played, Johnny. Definitely 9. What is this stream turning into? But yeah, I do want to play 9, like I say. And then once I finish, probably do 9 once I finish 8. And then go through 1 through 7 in some order. But yeah. So I suppose. But yeah, there are other RPGs that I want to try. Like, is Pokemon technically classed as an RPG? I'm sure someone told me that it was technically an RPG, because that's another series that I want to try at some point. I want to try Pokemon. So I'll get a bit more into that. Spyro's another series that I want to do at some point. I've got a lot of games that are just on my to-do at some point list. But like I say, when you embark on sort of series like Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest, you kind of like get a little bit locked into doing them. Like, I mean, there's nothing to stop me from playing a different game after I finish 7. But I kind of, you know, I kind of want to, you know. But anywho, so, anybody got any questions? Jim, you thought of anything yet? I suppose maybe I could tease you guys a little bit about next week. Yes, I've got a backlog of games that I want to play, but I haven't actually got games. Well, they're all in my wish list on Steam, the Final Fantasy ones. The Dragon Quest ones I'll just emulate. I actually haven't got any games that I haven't played, apart from King's Quest. That's one game in my backlog, technically. So I'm not like Bao. I'm not as bad as Bao is. No, but yeah, I do, I'm looking forward to next week. For those of you that don't know, next week is my 6-month anniversary of streaming on Twitch. Next Thursday, as a matter of fact, so a week today is my 6-month anniversary, which is kind of crazy to think that we nearly hit 250 followers in 6 months. It's kind of crazy, but yeah. So next week, I suppose I can tease you guys a bit. Next week, we'll be playing some games that are sort of, how do I describe this? Like our journey through games on the channel. There are other games that I have not managed to slot into the list because there's 4 days basically to play some games. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday we'll be playing a different game each day. It's sort of like the journey through my channel, finishing with the game that we're playing at the moment, which obviously is Final Fantasy 7. And then yeah, that's sort of the plan for next week. So yeah, also obviously my new makeup stream tomorrow. We're going to be turning this face and making it look fabulous. I'm ready to fail miserably at makeup. It's going to be hilarious, I expect, especially to women and people that use makeup regularly. So if you're looking for some laughs tomorrow night, then I suggest you come hang out in the stream. It's definitely going to be an interesting one. So this channel is being a bit busy, so I'm going to mute it. But yeah, overall, going back to like the 6-month thing, I can't believe I've been streaming for nearly 6 months. Like, it's kind of crazy when I stop and think about it, and I think I've been streaming for 6 months. Like, I have been doing streams, and people have been watching me doing these streams for 6 months. Like, some of the stuff that I've done in streams, you know, some of the stuff that's come up, it's definitely some of the friends as well that I've met along the way from streaming. It's definitely, I'm really happy to be, you know, doing what I am doing on a regular basis, streaming 5 days a week, most weeks. And I'm definitely glad and privileged in a way to have even the small of an audience as I do, the people that are regular viewers. My joke about, well, not my joke, but my comment about me mainly having primarily regular viewers being primarily women doesn't really work right now when my 3 people in my chat are men. You know, the joke, it's not a joke, but you know what I mean, like the concept doesn't quite work. But yeah, I'm definitely really happy with sort of the progress that I've made, as well as a person. Like, I'm way more confident now than I was back when I started streaming. Like, compared to when I started streaming, I'd hardly ever have my face cam on. I was much more like shy. I probably would be a bit more quieter and talking into the mic. Like, I mean, my old mic, I used to keep my old mic. If those of you didn't see it, Jim, stop teasing me. For those of you that didn't know, my old mic used to be like a little small pedestal that used to sit on my desk, and it actually broke the day of the first Final Fantasy 9 randomizer race with Mage and Michelle. I remember it because I woke up and the cat had chewed through it royally. Like, it was gone. I could not salvage it, and yeah, it was ruined. But a lot of the time, it actually used to sit on my monitors. Like, I have 2 monitors. For those of you who haven't seen my setup, I have 2 monitors, and it used to sit on top of here. So basically, my mic was like here, where it is now, So me sort of speaking was not as loud as it is. Like I had to shout a bit more, but also I was much quieter back in the day. So like, you know, talking like this. Whereas if I bring the mic closer to me and I sort of put it here, you know, it's the mic sort of picks me up better because it's actually where it's supposed to be. Like it's right in front of my face, as opposed to being on the other side of the room, really. Especially when my old setup, my monitors were a bit further away from me. So like, it really was on the other side of the room, sort of thing. Which just made a weird creaking noise then, it kind of scared me. But yeah, I am definitely privileged to be in a situation I am. And have met the friends that I have met through streaming. Like the lovely, I mean, I knew Bread before I'd started streaming, but Red I've really gotten to know a lot more since streaming. Michelle, again, same story, but I've really gotten to know her a lot more since I started streaming. Not that that's directly to do with my streaming, but, you know. Another friend that I've met along the way, lovely Proxy, of course. So many lovely people. The list just goes on. Like, so many amazing people that I've met from streaming. And Cerulli, of course, Spinster, I can't even think of everyone off the top of my head. There's so many people that I've met through streaming, and it's a privilege to say that I've sort of built up this community, and you guys have sort of formed around me as a community. Like, I remember back in the very early days of my channel when I used to get like 2 or 3 viewers in a stream, and it would be Nemo usually, because of the time that I did stream, because it was more average time for her. Like, she was waking up, because I'd stream at like 3. My first stream, right? And this is something that I look back on and I'm like, what? Like, because I was looking, you know, the other day. I worked out as well, by the way, I was going to mention this to Johnny, but I think he's gone now. There is a way you can tell exactly when your first stream was. My first stream, obviously, as we know, was on the 3rd of December. And if I go right back to it, it was at 3:51 in the morning. Why was I streaming at 3:51 in the morning? Alright, Johnny, I'll show you how you can tell. I'm going to expose my stuff here, but I don't really care. I've already talked a bit about it anyway. So, how do you tell when you started streaming? So, boop, hello, boop, here we go. So, yes, hello, welcome to my Twitch analytics. I don't think there's a way I can hide these. Also, no. But if you come down here, you can see here there's like a list of the streams that you've done. And this is within the period. So if you come up here and you set the period back here to like way earlier than you thought you started streaming, so say for me September, and you come down here and you go to the last page, you'll see your first stream will be here. So basically the first stream that it finds is your first stream, obviously, if you set it way further back, basically. So that's a way how, if you really care, you can find out when your first stream was. That mine was Thursday, December 3rd, 3:51 AM. Why did I stream so early in the morning? I don't know. The next stream on the same day at 6:48. Why was I streaming so early? I don't know. But yeah, that's the way how you can tell if you want to see. No, that was an actual stream. I remember. It was my first stream was an actual stream, I think. I think, at least. I don't know, but yeah. It was, I was thinking, you know, about, like, plans for, like, my 12-month anniversary, and I was considering doing a stream to the point of when I start that point, when it was like, it's like first thing in the morning. Do I want to stream that early in the morning? Maybe. I don't know, but this is still like, my 1 year anniversary is still really far off at this point. But yeah, I'm definitely excited for the 6-month anniversary. I'm also sort of, yeah, my first stream was beautiful. That's good. That's clever. Yeah, I am. That's definitely a clever way of doing it, mate. But yeah, overall, I feel like I'm repeating myself, but I do just really appreciate you guys and the support you guys give me in terms of streaming and other stuff as well. Like, your support means a lot. I am definitely stronger and better for knowing you all and for the support of each and every one of you, particularly Michelle and Proxy, two people I really do have to say a massive thank you to for all the support they've given me over the past few months. Sort of recovering from what I still am, recovering from the stuff that happened. It's a long road, but I was reading something today that said apparently flashbacks are a good thing because they are a sign that you're starting to process stuff, which means therefore that's a good thing. So I guess, yeah, good things. But I do really appreciate all of you. You're all amazing people, and I'm very privileged to know you all. I'm also really happy to sort of know I've spread my sort of not reach on Twitch, that's the wrong word. My view area on Twitch. Like, I now feel like I watch more streamers. I'm more active in more people's communities. I'm met some amazing people along the way. A lot of them, I'm going to say, are women. And I know, especially because there's 3 men in the chat, you're all going to make comments. I know what you guys are like, particularly Johnny. But I just feel like, I've said it before, but I'll say it again. I just feel like I find building relationships with women easier than men. In the sense that I feel, I don't know, I feel, I don't know, it's interesting. Oh, thanks, John, I appreciate that. I try my best at the end of the day, like, that's all anyone can ask for, you just try your best. And, I am definitely, once it's normal, you just connect with the person, not the gender. Yeah, that's the thing. It is just that, like, I feel like more people, I feel like females or women, I should say, are more understanding when it comes to certain things, like mental health stuff. Like, they're a lot more, like, I feel much more comfortable talking to someone like, say, Michelle or Proxy about an issue that I've got, or Geeky or someone else, rather than one of you guys. And that's no offense to you guys, obviously. That's just they sort of, it's more like, welcome back, Jim. I feel like it's almost more like that maternal feeling that I kind of miss and trying to replicate a bit. But yeah, I've also decided in my internet family, I don't want a dad. I'm gonna have 2 mums. So yeah, I should tell you my opinions on that sort of topic. But yeah, I am definitely all the people that are in this picture that I'm looking at in front of me now. I owe a lot to each of them for their support. It was funny, yesterday, when did Geeky stream last? It was yesterday, wasn't it? It's funny because I was a bit stressed yesterday because Hercules, my cat, he... Oh, I hope my cat's done something to my Alexa. It's glowing red. I think that means the mic's muted. Alexa! Yeah, he's muted the mic. Don't know why. But yeah, basically he went for one of the people that we have living here, and she's a bit older. So it was a bit of a situation. I got incredibly stressed about it, and I ended up talking to her a lot about it, and she was helping to calm me down and help me think a bit more straighter. And the ironic thing was, talking to her about her wanting to do certain things with Jack, as me and asexual, made me feel calmer. Ironically enough, we found that quite poetic. That wasn't the only thing we talked about. We talked about other stuff too, but that came up because I think we were talking about her. We were talking about me getting spoiled for FF7, and she was saying like about how it's Jack's fault, and she's like, fuck Jack, and I'm like, yeah, that's what you want to do. And she was like, But yeah, I love Geeky. Geeky's great. So many great people in this community. Like, genuinely, I love the community that we sort of have, and that we still have like newer people that are introduced to the community. Like, obviously, I'm still quite new in the sense that I only really joined this community in January 2019. So I'm about 2 years old at this point. 2 and a bit years. Especially if you... Oh, wait. Yeah, but I'm still quite new here. All things considered. So I'm very appreciative of how much you guys have welcomed me in, and sort of, you know, I now feel like I've been here for ages. I feel like you know, it's a really lovely community. I'm for the furniture. This is the thing, I was talking to Afe about this. Like, Afe has been around for ages. Like, he was one of Mage's first 250 subscribers. He just was not that active within the community until sort of recently. But he's more active within the side lines of the community, like my community, Soul's community, Panda's community, the communities that sort of sprung off of Mage's community. He's more active in them, but he was quite early on in Mage's community. I don't know, Jim, how new are you within the community? I don't actually know this. I feel like you were after me, but I'm not sure. I can't remember off the top of my head. I came in January last year. Yeah, so you were after me then. You were about a year after me then. So what you made years ago, but only got on the Discord this time last year. Yeah. I do kind of miss this Discord, but I feel like we've got like... we've now sort of got the... all the different community Discords, like my Discord, Johnny's Discord, Jim's Discord, obviously now, like Michelle's, all the different communities that we've got. Sort of we've got, you know, I mean, we weren't really like displaced in a sense, like we're sort of, yeah. He was. And I feel like a lot of times he doesn't quite, not understand, I don't think that's the right word, but 17 Discords with the same people in them, give or take a few. I'm in like way too many Discords. Like, I need to seriously compact it. I've compacted the amount, literally, I compacted the amount of Discords I was in, and then the same day, I joined like 2 more. But yeah, I'm in so many Discords, like, if I look at the list, I'm in Buffering. I'm in mine, obviously. I'm in Johnny's. I'm in Michelle, Cerule's, Snarks, Spidey's, Jim's, T's, Ainsley. Same. It's weird. It shouldn't be buffering. It's not telling me it is. So why is my email still open? Jinx. That's not the true Jinx, Johnny. Twinsies. Right, come on, Twitch. Ooh. Oh yeah, it is buffering now. Let me reset my internet. Give me 1 second. Oh, Hello? Hello, can you hear me? Hello? Am I back? Is everything back to working again? Yeah, okay for me now. Yay! I had to refresh my internet connection because for some reason that was needed. But yeah, I mean, how do I just get the ones that personally? Yeah, I can understand that. Like, why look? Let's have a look. We share 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Discords now. We do, which is mine, Johnny's, or yourself. Obviously, Johnny. Of course, we share your Discord. Jim's, Lily's, Nemo's, Asami's, and Soul's. I do really. I'm in way too many. Like I'm in mine. I'm in Johnny's, Michelle's, Cerule's, Snark's, Spidey's, Jim's, T's, Ainsley's, Telly's server archive. You're only in 9 total, and we share. How many is that? And we share. I have to be posting 0, not even your own. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, there's 2 that we don't share, which I think is Eagles, and then someone else's. I'm not sure whose else's, but yeah, Eagles is definitely one of them. That's the one I posted in most. I was gonna say, like, I should expect you'd post in your own Discord. But yeah, now I've got Breads, Buns, COs, Blue and Star, Spinster, Harmer, Andy, Lily's, Alex's, Nev's, Nemo's. I expected as much. Yeah, that makes sense. Nev, Nemo, Boops, Jellies, Asami's, and Neons. And then who's in this list? Descartes Games, the Friendsylum server, which honestly I'm only really in now for the pings about Mage's videos and streams. That's the only reason I'm in that server now. Rose's server, Souls, Pandas. 81! Jim, how many? Jeez! Atropers, Platties, Bows, Brogies, Raincores, Abbeys, the Jameses, Tellys, Zeniths, Pancakes, and I think, oh no, there's more. Grumpy Gamer, Allison's. I was in Kelsey's as well. Obviously, Kelsey deleted her server recently. Savannah's, Ali's, Mercs, Venmar's, Jim, Scrubbings, the Fire Fantasy server, old friend of mine from school's Discord, Newis's, with a Warp Room, which is Warsom's server, some other Among Us servers, and then some like YouTuber servers and stuff that I follow, as well as bot test or bot support servers. Yeah, I can understand that. I've got my server on, like, I think my server is the only server that I have on, like, full unmute, because, you know, I want to make sure I get alerts for everything, so I'm active in it. And every other server. I was like, she actually made us mods, Jim. I'm gonna use Twitch, and even that's sporadic. Yeah, I like Discord though, because it's like a way to communicate with friends. Like, we've got the that was the other thing. We've got the Zoom 2.0 section of the Discord, which I made because we were talking about doing like a Zoom 2.0, hence the name, at some point. Which I still want to do at some point once. Yeah, Kelsey, did you not see the announcement, Jim? Geez, hang on. I think I've still got a screenshot of it on my phone. Basically, she's taking a longer break from streaming. She's not planning on coming back anytime soon. It's the basic. I think basically it had a lot to do with just like her not wanting to be not hounded, but like people kept asking in her Discord like when she's coming back. Umbar, hello sir, how are you doing? Let me find it. Did I not screenshot the announcement? I thought I did. Basically, yeah, she's not. She decided to delete her Discord as a result, which is fine. Obviously, it's completely up to her. But basically, it was a lot of people just like there was someone who said in her Discord the day before she made the announcement, any plans to return to streaming, just like that. And it's why, if you guys saw in my Discord, I put the announcement out in my Discord saying, like, if someone's taking a break from streaming, don't ask them when they're coming back. And it's the same thing that Bread put in his, because it's like, Bread put a similar announcement in his, and I basically took his announcement and adapted it slightly. Because, yeah, it's not polite, really. It's really not, like, polite to message someone and just be like, yes, that was what my announcement was about the other day. I borrowed it from Bread's server. But yeah, Monday it was that she made that announcement, because that was the same night that the big stream happened on Monday. I thought I'd screenshotted the announcement, but apparently I didn't. Yeah, exactly. Like, this person just said that randomly out the blue. It doesn't even ask, like, I feel like even if you are going to ask that, and like my announcement said, and like the Bread's one said, there's no good way to frame it, but you at least say, I hope you're doing okay. Have you got any plans to return to streaming? You don't just come in and say, any plans to return to streaming? Do you know what I mean? Like, it's really not, like, a polite thing to do. And, yeah. So if you are wondering where Kelsey's Discord's gone, that's why. You probably can't find it. I had Brad message me saying, am I going mad or can I not find Kelsey's Discord? And I'm like, she deleted it. She said in the announcement, and she's like, oh. But yeah. But yeah, it's definitely not right. What some people sort of say. Yeah. Like I check in with Kelsey from time to time. Like I send her messages, just like little positive ones, saying like, "Hey, hope you're doing okay." And hope I sent her a message basically saying, "Hope the break that you're having is doing everything you need it to." And then like, I sent her little positive messages, and she said to me like, "I might not always reply to them, but I do appreciate them. I do see them, and I do appreciate them." Which is, yeah, you want to support people. Yeah, she is. I do hope she comes back to streaming at some point, but at the same time, it's completely up to her. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's completely up to her. It's her choice. And if she doesn't, I'm not going to be disappointed. And this is what I said to her. Like, if you come back to streaming, yeah, I'll be happy. If you don't come back to streaming, I'm not going to be disappointed. No one's going to be disappointed. And if anyone is, then fuck them. To play Devil's Africa, how does that work with the subs? Are they in... Some people are still sub to Kelsey. I know there's no easy way to see this now, because obviously she's deleted her server, but when she still had her server, you could see there was a lot of people that did still have the sub roles on her server, which are automatically assigned based on if you're subbed. So it really was up to the people in question if you remain subbed. I mean, I think the reason why most people are still subbed to her is the emotes. Yeah, it kind of is. But that's the thing, like, if people want to, yeah, whenever she feels ready. That's the thing, like, if she wants to come back to streaming, that's great. I'll be happy to see her back. If she doesn't, that's also fine. There should not be an obligation from anyone within a community to turn around to someone and say when any plans to come back to streaming. Just the way how it was said as well really sort of annoyed me, I won't lie. Yeah, I'm sure she understands that. I know for a fact she understands that people can't like afford to continue, but she's a great person, and I really do love Kelsey, and like I say, she's still going to be back. For those who did miss the announcement, she said explicitly she's still going to be back in other people's streams and in other people's Discords, but not streaming herself, which is, again, completely fine. And she's entitled to do whatever she wants to. At the end of the day, it's her life. And yeah, people just have to respect that. And yeah, I'm sorry if I'm getting a little bit defensive, but yeah. That's just kind of, yeah. I'm not going to lie, when I saw that message from said person, really kind of peed me off. Which is, especially after that night of streaming that we had on Monday, which is why I made the announcement in the Discord, basically just saying like, hey, please don't do this. Also, for those of you that haven't seen it and are in my Discord, today we posted a server voice channel. So if you have any feedback for about the Discord server that you want to share, we're going to be having an admin meeting in about 2 weeks' time. It's the second week of June we're planning to have it. So any points that come up from that feedback, from that voice, will be handled at that meeting. So if you want to suggest anything about the server, you are more than welcome to do it in the channel that's in the Discord. Now, the main thing, a lot of people, because we have, in my Discord, we have a logs channel. So if someone leaves, if someone deletes a message, we see it. Which is mainly because if someone leaves, we want to be able to keep tabs on that. And also, if someone deletes a message, we want to make sure they're not deleting something to hide, an offence. Not that I'm expecting major drama to happen in my Discord server, but it's a way to cover ourselves so we have that evidence should anything go down. Because obviously it's a public server, it's open to anyone. So anything could happen. And if someone tries to delete a message to hide stuff, then we've got that evidence there that very explicitly tells us what the content of the deleted message was and who sent it at what time and all that unlucky, but that's beside the point. I'm the main reason why, like I say, I'm surprised a lot of my comments and posts haven't been deleted, to be honest. I'm a trolley dick. I mean, I don't like to delete comments. The only reason why I delete comments, the only time I've used, from a mod perspective to delete comments, there's two examples I can think of. One was when something was either A, Elder was trolling, or B, Elder's phone was being really weird, because it kept posting the same picture in Johnny's Discord again, and again, and again, again, and again. So I was just like, you were not posting this picture about 7 million times. So I deleted half of them because it was basically becoming spam at that point. And then the other one was, in my server, there was a person who, you may remember back in January, there was the whole thing that happened at the Capitol, and I'm not going to go too much into detail about it, but basically there was the whole thing about the Twitch Pog emote, and around that time we banned the original Pog emote, as most other servers were doing, because it seemed prudent, it seemed the right thing to do, and also it felt morally correct, so we did. But then someone comes along and says, I'm going to react to this announcement about the Pog emote being banned by reacting with the Pog emote. Yeah, makes sense. So I deleted that reaction and warned them, and then a few weeks later, I put out a question in my Discord about what emotes people would want to see, because I was looking at getting my first set of emotes, and I was like, what sort of emotes do you guys use the most? And there was a lot of good suggestions, and this person puts the Pog Champ emote in there, and I'm just like, really? It eventually ended up leading them to them getting banned from the server. They were the first person ever to be banned from our server, but yeah, that's the only real times that I've actually like moderated, deleted messages. And most of the time, if I'm deleting messages, I delete my own messages. But yeah. Also, Johnny, I saw you edited your nickname on my Discord the other day. That's another thing it tracks. It tracks nickname edits. So I saw that you'd edited your nickname. Charlotte, I like your new one. It works better. I think it fits you better. So, whoa, what is this? Ollie! Hello, how you doing? What the hell is this? Have you not seen the new Discord graphical update for the computer? You got good hair, man. Thanks. Also, no. Yeah, that's fine. Come on, screen capture. Here it is. So, look at this. When I click on someone's name like Afe, look at how it pops out now. It's weird. Alright, you got the banner, which I think is based on the profile picture. Like, you know, when like, you're in a call. Like, if I come down here to the stream call, you see my like thing is green. Mighty Breakdown Live on Twitch. But yeah, you can see like the logs channel here of different people deleting stuff and stuff. But yeah, it's interesting like seeing like all the different colours of banners. Also, yes, as you can, I like this better because it doesn't look like people have as many roles. Like if you look at if I come online, because I've been sat offline basically for the past like couple of days. But if I actually come online, you see how many roles I've got. Like, I've got the Miney role, the mod role, the my sub role, the Among Us role. You see all of these roles I've got. I don't actually have all the roles, John, so if I come down here and go to, not invite people, if I come into here and I go to server settings and go to roles, there are 34 roles on this server. Sausage? What? What do you want about, Umbar? What do you mean sausage? Why do you see the word sausage? But yeah, this is my server. We did have 89 members until the person left yesterday. So now we have... Oh. Oh, right. I see. Ha, 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 ha. Ha, 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 ha. Very funny. That's a really weird zoom. Now I look back at it on the playback. Why did I do that? Someone mentioned sausage rolls. No. Also, I've just realised, have you guys seen the, you lads here seen the Puff Puff, by the way? They're called Puff Puff Redeem, which you can do. But yeah, this is my Discord server. If you aren't on it, you can do !Discord to join it. I do love me a good artsy roll though.
Puff puff, 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 puff puff.
Yes, John, that one. Thank you, John, for the puff puff. I gotta say though, it hits differently when you give me the puff puff compared to when someone like Cerulean or Proxy gives me the puff puff. But I do still appreciate the puff puff. Thanks, mate. I appreciate it. Yes, that one. That taught me so long to fucking animate. I'm not even joking. But yeah. This is my Discord. There's the R on it. ! Discord. Look, I post makeup pictures because we're doing a makeup stream tomorrow. For those who don't know. Big posts. Lots of exciting stuff. But there is one thing that, oh look, Johnny, it's the petition. Now, Johnny, I don't like your puff puff, but when Proxy gives me puff puffs, they're nice. Fuck that petition. Also, yes, can I ask you guys a question? This is definitely Hercules, right? This looks so much like him. I swear, I saw this on the Among Us Twitter yesterday. I was meant to be going to bed and then I saw this and I was like, that is Hercules. Like, that is 100% Hercules. That is weirdly uncanny. But you guys know what my cat looks like, and if you don't, I can get you a picture up. But yeah, that's weirdly uncanny. Just how much she looks like him. Also, yes, Michelle got her stickers yesterday. I don't think anyone else here that won stickers in the giveaway is here, but stickers are starting to reach people. Like you see, you got Michelle's got hers on her water bottle. Got Hercules and Serena. Also got the Harmer one. And all the other stickers she's got put around it, as well as the Merman one. I think it's Poe from the Teletubbies. No, Umbar, it's not Poe from the Teletubbies. But yeah, that's interesting though, this new thing, because it makes the roles look a bit less, like, busy. But yeah, also as a reminder, in my Discord, for those of you that don't know, we have art channels if you are looking for artists. All of these artists do, actually, these two do commissions, but this one doesn't, but she does things if you ask her nicely. But yes, Cerulli now does commissions. She's got so much amazing artwork in this channel, like, she is so incredibly talented. Like, her art style is incredible. Like, she made Dinex here, other half, who we managed to buddy back into joining my server. She does art-related things, if you ask nicely, Johnny. Art-related things, like she did, where is it? That's the full picture. She did this one for me, which is what's up right there in front of me. You got Proxy, Michelle, Geeky, Quack, me in the middle, Envy herself, Ainsley, Kim, and Snark. Yeah, she's done a lot of art, all of which you can see in her Discord. There's some more lewd ones in here too. Oh, I see a new message in here. Hi Johnny, you can't even capitalise my name correctly. But yeah, then you got Kalu's art channel. Kalu's art is amazing. Like, you look at these emotes, they're really good. Like I love Proxy's ones here. What do you mean? What's the last one? Miney with the harem. What do you mean? What's the last one, Johnny? But yeah, these are some of the other emotes he did for Proxy. There's so many great emotes, and obviously Cerulli, and then Miney art, which is all the art from the Pokemon streams. Also, yes, John, I have my harem. I actually do have. I'll show you. Where is it? Well, you ain't seen what's in there. I ain't showing you what's in there. But yes, John, I do have a harem. It's an actual channel in my Discord that has a few members in it, which ironically enough we realised every person who's in the harem has a partner, because if I show you guys who is in the harem, down here, we have myself, obviously, Michelle, Dets, Cerulli, Misty, T, Proxy, and Envy. As far as I'm aware, each and every one of them has a partner. So yeah, that's the theme of my harem apparently. Also, T's other half apparently has already asked if he can watch in the harem activities, which is interesting. It was an interesting decision to make, which I still haven't actually made a decision if he could or not. I think actually I said yes. I don't know, but yeah, this is my Discord, which has got great. It's very busy, but we do have. Where is it? We had 90 members, but then someone else left, so we now have 89 members. But yeah, also birthdays. Look, people's birthdays coming up soon. Roz is on Sunday. Kim's is on Saturday. Jax is soon. So is Z-Max. Oh look, Keggers, your birthday's coming up soon. So Geeky, Spidey's. I'm interested actually. If I do next birthdays now, which is the command. Ah, look, Specs is coming up soon. Mine will be on this list soon. You know mine. Nah, we can't ignore yours, Johnny. Yours will be pinging just like everybody else's does. Oh, Michelle's is coming up soon. I'm not fussed about birthdays. Nah, I can't ignore your birthday, mate. Can't do that. That's criminal. But yeah, yes, John, I do now have a harem, and it's quite interesting some of the stuff that happens in there. We just have a look now. The screen's off. Well, so yeah, Ceruli is doing us some harem art, which I'm really excited to see. You guys will get to see that after we've had a little look at it first. She's working on it, but she's also working on commissions, which obviously take priority because they're paid. Whereas, I might spend stuff. Sorry, I had to go somewhere real quick. I'm back. Welcome back, GMFE. Welcome back. It's another trip round the sun for Johnny Kegs. Alright, thank you very much, by the way, for the auto host. Thank you to Dewa Dante / Jack, Proxy, Spidey, Droxu777, Alex Nation X, Adrenaline TN, Lifting Trousers. That's quite. No, it's not Lifting Trousers, is it? Ill-Fitting Trousers. The Awkward Gamer, Afe, Jim, John, Johnny, and Bask for the auto host / host. They are very much appreciated and help to support the channel. Oh, there's a ping in Johnny's Discord. There's a couple of pings in Johnny's Discord, actually. Just clearing these Discord pings, but yeah, I do. It's a lot of fun. With the harem and stuff, like the fact that that's now a joke. Like when new people come into the stream, it's like, do you know Money has a harem? Like we decided if I ever make a Twitch team, like if I ever get to make an official one, well, I'm gonna make a Twitch team called Miney's Harem, and it's gonna be exclusively for women. That's just the running joke now, and the whole puff thing as well. So many just running jokes at this point. They're just like. Oh, that quote about like, where is it? Now Johnny, I don't like your puffs, but when Proxy gives me puffs, that's nice. This is like really is like a real life Persona game with this harem. Why is there a lot of harems in Persona games? Is there, Jim? No, but yeah, it's a fun little joke that we have. But yeah. If you are a woman, you are welcome to join the harem. The only requirement, it seems, is that you have to be in a relationship with somebody else, because that seems to be a weird requirement of this harem. But yeah, I still need to play Persona 5. I know Michelle did a stream of it way back when she just wanted to do a different stream, when she just wanted a nice chill PlayStation 4 stream. You bought it about a year ago, wow. Ish. But yeah, also as well, it was Spencer's birthday yesterday. For those of you that don't know, the lovely Disney and Spencer. And she was the person that did this amazing artwork, which you can see right here. Which I think if I go into the general channel, you can see. Here it is. This amazing piece of artwork, for those of you that haven't seen it, which I've got on the frame up here, which you now can't see on this scene, but I've also got it on a cushion. And yes, for those of you that don't know, this is me and Michelle hugging, which I really like. And I really like how this came out. Like, looking at the original sketch she sent me, like the original concept sketch she sent me, which is like a rough sketch compared to this. I mean, obviously it was going to be much better, but no, I mean, I just, like, it was her idea. Like, one of the things as well, like, she suggested was the idea of, like the tail hugging me around the back as well, which I really like. And it sort of, sort of fits nicely. I've been playing the remaster of that game. Interesting, Jim. But yeah, overall, I'm very privileged to know the people that I know. Particularly some of the women that I know, and I know that sounds really weird, but like I say, there are a lot of women who have really been there for me and supported me as of late. Michelle, Proxy, Geeky, Envy, Snark, a lot of just people that I'm really grateful for. Yeah, Samba, we were talking about this earlier. Yep, I didn't see it live, but because I was asleep. But I did see it when I looked back, and yeah, it certainly looks interesting. Certainly going to be an interesting compared to 11. I'm very excited to check it out and play it when it comes out at some point in the near future, or not the near future, but in the next couple of years. Kind of hoping that I can get through all the other Dragon Quest games before it does. You'd seem more ready for the hype for me. Yeah, but I think it's just like more like they're revealing that they are working on it. It wasn't going to be. I don't think it was going to be like a big reveal just yet. I think it was meant to be just more like a, hey, we're working on this sort of thing. I'm interested to see the 3 remake. I mean, I've not even played for the original 3 yet, and I'm interested to see it. And I'm interested now about like the ending of 11, like the end of 11. That's sort of an interesting thing that I'm kind of I find it quite cool that they did that now, like the little hint about the 3 remake at the end of 11. I thought that was quite cool, but yeah. Overall, oh, by the way, Umbar, did I tell you that I finished, or did you hear that I actually finished FF9 legit? Because I did have to cheat through the final fight when I first played it, but I actually managed to beat it legit during the last, on Sunday during the randomizer race. Marks, hello, welcome on in. Somebody, as a joke, said like, are you a true FF9 fan if you haven't beaten it? So I kind of put fuel to the fire and went and tried to fight a few times, and after about 5 tries I got it. The video is on YouTube should anyone want to watch it, on my VOD YouTube channel. But yeah, I put it on my VOD YouTube channel because it felt like the right place for it to go, given that every other Final Fantasy 9 episode has been on there. Also, something I really want to do at some point when I've got more time is make like a montage of the best moments from Final Fantasy 9. Another thing I really want to do at some point is make a channel trailer, but that's something I probably will ask you guys help for, because like one of the big things you see in channel trailers are like clips from streams, like funny moments. So like I kind of probably will ask you guys for some advice on, or some ideas on what moments I should include within that trailer. I'm thinking probably what I might do is I might just do a little bit at the beginning, a little bit at the end, and then have the rest of it really be like just clips with little bits of music over it. I think that's sort of the idea that I want to go for with that. So I want to work on that. Something I want to work on a bit and sort of, release at some point. I'm excited about doing that as well. But yeah, I'm really happy at the moment. Like, generally, I'll be honest with you guys, today's been a bit of a shitty day. I had some horrible nightmares last night, so I've spent most of the day sleeping and just trying to not feel as shitty. But this stream, and I love streaming because like it really does make me feel better. Okay, it's really great to sort of interact with people and to sort of to talk to people and to feel a bit less like alone in this weird and crazy world we find ourselves living in at the moment. So I do very much appreciate you all for tuning in. That's not me saying necessarily we're going to stop streaming. It's me saying like we're probably going to, that's me just sort of saying thank you, and I feel like that's what a lot of the stream has been, like a thank you to you guys for being so incredible. Like I say, we're at 241 followers, but if we could hit 250 before next week, like next Thursday, when the 6-month anniversary is. If we could hit 250 before the 6-month anniversary next Thursday, then yeah, I think that would be really cool. Like I still remember when I made the joke about Cloud or something and raining on someone's parade. I can't even remember the joke now. And Johnny and Elder were like, I don't get it. Like in Jack's stream. And then I can't remember whose stream they brought it up in, but they brought it up in someone else's. And Elder started bringing it up, and I was just like, it was a stream that I had modded, and so I was just like, fuck it, delete it. Like, you ain't. The fact that I'm still a mod still surprises me. Yeah, you're when I don't mind the trolling, but when things need to be done, you're good at that, Johnny, and I appreciate that. You're great mods. Like, all the people that I have as mods are great mods. I appreciate them. I have currently got 24 mods, most of which are my people who are mods on Discord. And there's a few other ones as well. But yeah. Ooh. I was just shocked you came up and that joke in the stream came out of nowhere. Look, what can I say? Jack and Gua really loosened my mind when it comes to lewd humour. It made me like more lewd. And I'm definitely, like, compared to how I was back in when I first started streaming, like how I completely hated the mention of anything lewd, like the whole puff thing was really embarrassing. I actually used to have nightmares about it. It was a very different time to where I am now, where we have such a redeem as the Puff redeem.
Puff puff, 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 puff puff.
But yeah, it was very different. Oh, I'm seeing. It's a very different time, really, compared to where we're at now. So that's sort of. I'm really pleased with how much I've grown, and that's what a lot of people say to me. Like Proxy and Michelle, they like to say to me that, like, you've grown a lot, and I think I have grown a lot. And but Proxy, I was just talking about you. Hello. Speaking of Proxy, did you see my messages? Did you see my DMs? I've been waiting for you to reply to my DM all day. You just did. I'm sorry. Love you. It's been a long day. I'm sorry to tell you had a long day, but hopefully it's over now. I mean, it is what? This is not a watch. This is not a watch on my arm. So I don't know why I looked at it like a watch. Yeah. I did that thing, like the tweet that Mage put out, like where it's like you worrying about like someone hates you because of because they don't reply, whereas they're probably just busy. But nah, I appreciate you, Proxy. I've been talking about you a lot tonight, actually, funny enough. But hello. How is it going? Besides, they've been really busy. I should know. I should know my sister's name, shouldn't I? Aubrey? Oh, my mate. That's Audrey. Aubrey. I really should know my sister's name. Audrey, yay! I got it right. Audrey and Wait? Is that right? Well, I pronounced it Wait, but it's not how you pronounced it, was it? It's because you hate people. And it's because he never checks his social media. Wyatt, that's it. Wyatt and Audrey. I swear that girl has got like such blue eyes. Like, I think I've still got the reason I will point out, I have got the picture on my phone. The reason I've got it on my phone is because it was when Discord wasn't working and showing me pictures, so the only way I could see the pictures was downloading them, and I never ended up deleting it. But I've still got that picture on my phone, and I think it's her eyes, they're so fucking blue. Like, seriously, like, let me find it. Where is it? Yeah. They're so blue. Like, I was saying, I remember saying to you, Prox, it's like she's staring into my soul. Like, the way she's just looking dead on. I won't put the picture up on the stream, but I think it is in Harmer's Discord, I think. I remember you sharing it in. So, yeah. If you guys want to see it and see how blue Proxy's daughter's eyes are, they are blue. Very blue. But yeah, glad that you day's somewhat over now, Proxy, at least. Yeah, if you wanna. That would make it easier for people to find it. I wouldn't show it on stream unless you are 100% comfortable with it. Because I just feel like it's a bit weird showing pieces for your kids on stream, but it's up to you. But yeah. But yeah, overall, her eyes are just so blue though. It's like, what? Like, I literally felt like I was looking at the picture and it's like, she's like staring into my soul. And I'm like, no, she's just a kid. It was weird, but cute. She's really cute. But, yeah. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's in the image chat in the Discord if anyone wants to see it. It's really cute, but yeah. She's staring, like, even looking at the picture now, she's staring right now. I can't look at it. She's just staring right into my soul. It's like, okay. Now, I know you sent me a few pictures. I was going through our DMs the other day, like, looking at all the cute baby pictures you sent me. They were really cute. But anyway, what was I talking about? Oh, yeah. So, yeah. I say it a lot, but I really appreciate you all. Like, your support means a lot. Like, yeah, like, these past few months have been, and I'm just going to leave this Discord call because I don't think anyone else is coming in. The past few months have been very difficult, but the support of so many amazing people, Johnny, the support of so many amazing people, God's sake. Oh, for God's sake, Johnny. You're on your way to Time Out Town. No, but seriously. The support from people is really appreciated. I really appreciate it. Like, people putting up with me, and I know that people say it's not putting up with me, but a lot of people really, supporting me, looking after me. What you sharing, Broxy? Let's have a quick look. Also, as a reminder, Proxy is still playing through Dragon Quest XI currently, so no spoilers about certain things, please. Now Proxy's here, but yeah, so many amazing people. Particularly want to say a big thank you to Proxy and Michelle. Like, they're both amazing, and I could not have gotten through the last couple of months without them. They're two of the most They're two of the most amazing women in my life, and they're two, probably, I've said to both of them, they're probably two of the two most important people in my life. Because they're both just so incredible. I appreciate them both so much. And he goes deep with the feels, and I'm just being a chicken chat standard. We doing Johnny G. Schwinn John. How much do I play the for 7 but having German coffee? So I asked if it was fun from a scene. Love it. How do you feel? He feels I panic and then draw. So my coping mechanism, Jim. To be honest, if he wasn't doing that, of course we know there was something wrong. Yeah, it's like if John ever comes into a chat and doesn't say Melm, or if we say Melm to him and he's like, what? Then that's when you know something's wrong with John. But yeah, I suppose something else we could talk a bit about. Eurovision. How many people actually watched Eurovision here? I watched it. I really enjoyed it. It was really dramatic though, the ending. The voting at the end was really dramatic. But it was really enjoyable. I love it. Like, I know a lot of people don't, but I really enjoy it, and I think that I think James did as well. I think James did this really well, and also it was kind of shocking when 4 countries got 0 points in the televote. I think it was like 0 points, another 0 points, another 0. I had to watch it at a party where you could get really, really drunk. Yeah, but this is the thing, like, we didn't get any points this time. Like, they changed the voting system in 2016 so we could get, there's 2 sets of points you can get. And we didn't get any points at all. I mean, yeah, it's not for everyone. It's definitely not a thing for everyone. Like, I love it personally. Like, you guys know, I did my reaction streams to it was it only last week? Yeah, it was. Which got me into trouble with Twitch, but that's neither here nor there really. Though my lovely horse. What's that song? I don't know that one, Amber. I have to look that one up. I went to a Eurovision party once and spent the whole night in the kitchen in Kira 70-hour bloke who hated it too. Why did you go to the party then, Johnny? That's like me going to a rugby party. Like, there's no point. Was that me, Kex? I don't think it's that old number. It was a family party. I see. No, I love Eurovision. It's definitely something that I enjoy. I love watching every year. I love getting involved. And actually, when I started this stream, just before I started this stream, I was watching Eurovision videos. And even when the starting soon screen was on, I was watching like Eurovision behind the scenes videos. That's how much I love it. And like me and Michelle, like back and forth, like the morning after, because she would watch it later because of the time zone difference. I didn't vote, but I would have voted if I had the money to vote. Yeah. There is a public vote. There's a jury vote and a public vote, because Eurovision week is busy for the people that work in Eurovision, because the night before each show, there's what's called the jury final, which is a carbon copy of the show that's going to be shown to the public, the main show the next day, but with fake qualifiers at the end. So basically they run the show all the way through, and that's the show the juries watch to vote on, and then the televote is done on the night of the actual show. So basically Monday they do the jury show for the semi-final 1, Tuesday is semi-final 1, Wednesday is jury show for semi-final 2, Thursday is actually semi-final 2, Friday is jury show for the final, and then Saturday's the actual final, with like dress rehearsals in the daytime for each day. Like, the way how it goes usually is there's a dress rehearsal, the jury show on the first day of run-throughs. Then on the second day there's the family show, as it's called, where they have like younger children coming into the show, because there's a rule, I believe, that you have to be over 18 or 16, I think, to actually attend the main shows. And then there's the final, the actual show in the evening of the second day, and then that just repeats. So Sunday is basically a dead day. But you kind of need it after 6 whole days of shows over and over, you know what I mean? Like, you're running through, particularly the final, it's a 3-hour show. They do, John, I agree, they do. But yeah, it's like you think about it, it's like a 3.5 hour show, and they're running it through so many times. I have so much respect for the Steadicam operators. So how many people here know what a Steadicam is? So my question to you guys, how many people know what a Steadicam is? You know, do you actually know, Umbar? Or you know what a Steadicam is? Do you actually know, or is it a joke? A Steadicam. Yes, Steadicam. How was it? But yeah, a Steadicam, for those of you that don't know, is let me find a good shot of one. Is something like, let's see if I can find a good shot. Yeah, this is probably the best one I'm gonna get. Basically, yeah, John, that is basically what it is. If I bring up, this is Discord again. I said I wasn't gonna show that picture, and I was just showing it on stream anyway. If you pull up the other screen so you guys can see it. No, that's Discord again. Yeah, so this is the Steadicam, and what it is it's basically a piece of equipment, like a rig that makes the camera like steady, and it's attached to the operator around their stomach area, and basically it achieves like really steady shots. And it's used in this clip, which I won't show on stream, but I will quickly grab the video and pop it in the chat. It's one of the best shots, and it's really impressive. But yeah, basically it's a camera like this one, and it's used a lot at Eurovision. It's one of the most quintessential cameras they really use at Eurovision. Again, I want to show you stuff like clips, but like I don't want to get into trouble again, so I'm not going to do it. But yeah, like they use them a lot at Eurovision. Yeah, basically. That is basically the way they do it. It makes like a nice smooth shot, which is really sort of beneficial, sort of. And you can get right up close as well, compared to like you got your crane cameras like this one here. This is a crane camera. This is a techno crane, which kind of, you know, the ones that fly over the audience. This is getting very technical now. It's getting to a very technical talk. And this one, who knows what this is? This is a wire cam, or a 2D cable cam, to use the specific term, which is basically the camera that goes from the back of the auditorium to the front, and it drops like a drop cam, and it also kind of can go up and down and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, this is getting very nerdy and very technical now, but it's what you find yourself when you're here. But yeah, the crane cameras are great too. I love crane cameras. But yeah, Steadicams are used a lot at Eurovision. They're probably one of the most used cameras at Eurovision, because they're just really they're really good for getting the sort of shots that oftentimes people want. So yeah, I kind of want to watch like some Steadicam videos now, and I'm probably going to do that after the stream. But yeah, this is not this guy, that's Tim, I don't know how you say this, but Nicholas Narwhal was the one for 2016. Yes, I know the names of people. Yes, That's how sad I am. I know the names of the Steadicam operators. Oh, the one for 2016 at least. I believe it's, if I try and find a shot from 2016. Yeah, this is Nicholas here. Nicholas Narwhal. If I just do, say what, if I do this and I pull up the thing and I just find like a shot and I just show you a shot rather than showing you know the moving footage. They're used a lot in rock songs, to be honest. A lot of the songs where they use them are rock. Now you can see in this shot here, if I show you it, you see this is the artist on stage, and then this is the camera operator, sort of like going a little pass. And that's all I'm going to show because I don't want to get into trouble again. But yeah, like, and there's one later in this video, basically, what they do is they put this hoop that they're dancing with. This is Israel 2016, by the way, for those of you that don't know. This hoop they're dancing with, they stand it directly behind him, and then the camera comes through the hoop, does like a little loop around the singer, and then basically that's like, you see like it does that, and the hoop kind of goes down, they run, because then what happens then is you get like a massive spark shower like this behind them. But again, yeah. The Steadicam is there's a lot of stuff in Steadicam. Like, and I have a lot of respect for the people that work in like Steadicam stuff. Like, if I pull up this video, Nicholas Narwhal again, as you can see, if I pull up this video and show you the comments, I think a lot of people have respect for what these guys do because they are one of the most important parts of Eurovision. But yeah, also something you'll sometimes find is that there's for the people that do this is the 2016 video, but for the ones from 27 from certain years they have a focus puller with them. Sometimes the actual camera operator themselves will do the focus pulling, but sometimes it will be done with the someone else will have to do it for them. But yeah, it's one of my favourite parts about Eurovision. Like you see in this picture, actually this picture's not what I was going to say, because this picture is, it's actually this guy, this prop guy, which you can't see because he's behind my face. You see this guy here, he's actually there for, he's carrying the prop, like he's carrying this violin, he's not doing focus pulling. Yeah, with my husband working in the movie business, it's fun learning how to do this. Yeah, I definitely love watching like the behind the scenes. Like, I'd love generally to sit down with you, Proxy, and watch some behind the scenes videos at some point. Like, I know you'd probably find it boring, but I'd love to do it. And that's why I'm mad as now, I'm joking. Yeah, there's another one, very famous song, this one, for technical breakdowns in the show, but not because of the Steadicam guys, because of, you know, the technical production. But yeah, like I say, oh, and here's another one where like this is turning into a very like Steadicam technical like stream, isn't it? But yeah, this one was an interesting one because the camera operator was a part of the like performance. Like this, as you can see, he's holding a rose that then appears on the screen, basically. I drove through a studio and it was set up on my hand. It was nice, just set. Oh, how can you drive through a studio? But yeah, as you can see, there's a lot of like, I have a lot of respect for these guys and what they do because they're very impressive anyway in what they do. I'm just going to quickly put my camera back on this scene before we come off a bit, because otherwise I'm going to forget to do it and I'll come across and it's not going to be there and I'll be very confused. But yeah, I'd definitely be up for like watching some stuff. Have you ever watched Eurovision Proxy? I'm not with buildings outside. Where am I? You should. I definitely want to. Are you still, by the way, are you still up for doing the watch along this weekend, by the way? In the Discord, because I feel like I should probably pop an announcement about that soon, if you're still up for doing it on Saturday. So I realize I haven't. Yes, okay. So I'll say it first here, and I'll talk a bit about it on. I'll pop an announcement on Discord later. On Saturday at 8 p.m. BST, so 3 p.m. Eastern, we will. Me and Proxy, well, I say me and Proxy, but Proxy will be hosting in our Discord, which is the same one that I was showing off earlier, a watch along of The Greatest Showman, which is a fantastic film. I love the music from it. It's so good. It gets me every time, gets me pumped and fills my adrenaline. So yeah, if you want to come along and watch that, it'll be, like I say, on Saturday at 8 p.m. GMT. That's 3 p.m. BST. 8 p.m. BST. So that's 3 p.m. Eastern. We'll be doing that, and yeah, I'll put an announcement about that on the Discord as well. So if people want to see that, then yeah. And if you're not already on the Discord and you want to come watch, come join the Discord. We'll be having that movie night, like I say, on the oh, I might be there depending on when I'm home. Oh, you not? You going out on Saturday, Jim? I thought you were streaming. You're not streaming on Saturday then, or what? What's the gas? Tell me all the gas. But yeah, again as a reminder, I am doing my makeup stream tomorrow. Yep, barbecue. Ooh, Ashen, hello. You generous son of a gun. How you doing, my friend? Welcome on in. How is it going, Ashen? Lovely to see you. It's always a pleasure to see you, not just because you bring but that sounds so does. She's like it's always a pleasure to see you when you Saturday stream is tomorrow instead. Have you announced this anywhere, Jim? Because this is the first I'm hearing about it. That's good to know as well. I'll try and be there, but obviously I'll probably be a bit busy, and then I'll be preparing for my makeup stream, which I'm really excited about. But yeah, how you doing, Ashen? I'm good. Yeah, definitely a good idea. Yeah, welcome on in, Ashen. Thank you for being here. What time are we on? I feel like we're coming up now. We've still got a bit. I was going to say, I thought it was coming up on 11, and I was going to say Bun is due to go live at 11, but it's not like 11, so I was going to say we go to 11 and then raid Bun, which we might still do, but, you know, like, it's not as close to 11 as I thought. Anyway, but nice chatting with everyone. Night, Umbar. Thanks for dropping in. I do appreciate it, mate. Take care, and I'll see you probably next on Sunday, I expect, for some more Tomb Raider. That's the game. But yeah, night, Umbar. Thanks for dropping in. I do appreciate it, mate. Take care. But yeah, I love Eurovision. If that wasn't clear, I absolutely love it. It's one of the highlights of my year. And generally, when I found out that Michelle loved it too, I was like, yes, someone else I can talk about Eurovision with, because like I don't know anyone that loves it as much as I do. Like, so it was like, yes, I can actually talk about Eurovision some more with someone. Like, but yeah, I'm definitely I'm definitely excited for tomorrow as well. Like, I know I feel like I randomly just jump from one topic to another. Like, I'm in the middle of talking to someone, I check a Discord message, and then, like, I start talking about something completely different. Like, I feel like I'm so guilty of doing that. No, but I am really excited about tomorrow. It's gonna be, I'm nervous, but also excited. Because, yeah, for those who don't know, tomorrow is the Mighty Makeup stream, where I will be using the makeup products to apply some makeup to this face, which I'm going to try and have a shave tomorrow. That's something else I've got to do tomorrow. I want to try and have a shave. I'm excited, though. It's going to be a lot of fun. It should be a good laugh as well. So, yeah, that'll be happening at 7 p.m. BST. And then, like I said, the watch-along of The Greatest Showman, which Proxy is very kindly hosting for us, will be taking place at 8 p.m. BST, which is 3 p.m. Eastern, in the Discord on Saturday. So if people want to come along and watch that, that's your time to watch it. But yeah, I'd definitely be up for watching some Eurovision with you at some point, Proxy, if you wanted to try it. I could definitely point you in the right direction of a good Eurovision to watch for your first one. If you'd be up for that. I mean, nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Want to watch some Eurovision at some point? But yeah, I'm very happy right now. Like, and that's the nice thing. Like, compared to how I've been feeling all day, it's nice to feel happy. It kind of is. Like, but I do appreciate you guys, and I feel like a lot of this stream has been me saying thank you to you guys, but it's deserved. You guys are great. So that, I mean, Twitch is annoying. It keeps getting rid of the thing that I popped on. There it is. Push for 250 followers, because we are very close to 250 followers, guys. We're on 241, which is kind of crazy. So I'm hoping we can maybe hit 250 before next Thursday, which is my 6-month anniversary of streaming on Twitch. Right then, what shall we talk about now? Anyone got any topics they want to bring to the table? I'm open for discussion. But yeah, I love the fact that I'm like, does anyone have anything they want to talk about? And my view count drops by 4 people. They're like, oh, no, bye. Chirp, chirp. Well, how are you today, Ashton, anyway? How has your day been? Lovely to see you as always, my friend. It's always a pleasure to see you. Not just because of your pockets, but also because just you're a lovely person. And I'm annoyed still at you because I want to shout you out and like be like, you should check out Ashen because he's awesome and he donates all these subs. Like, he's gifted 90 subs to the channel. Like, you should check him out, and he doesn't even have anything. So I'm like, fuck you. Long day at work yesterday. I'm sorry to hear that, but hopefully today you can have a nice relaxing day. What time is it for you right now? I don't actually know what your time zone is. But yeah. So I think maybe Proxy's had to run off and deal with something. Has she not answering my question? Proxy? Are you there? Proxy? 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 Are you there? Are you there? I'm just watching, like, I'm just like, hello, how are you doing? Like, this stream, I swear these streams just turn into weirdness. Like, they've now just turned into that. Right. Also, by the way, something I was going to mention. Give me 2 seconds. I mean, the reasons I don't need so much is because the only thing I need is, like, this is not brushing. It is really appreciated though, Asham. Like, a lot of the money that I've made from Twitch is thanks to you. And it really does mean a lot. You're an awesome person, Ashen. The fact that you can have the ability to donate as much, but the fact that you choose to donate a lot of that to me, or as much as you do to me, means a lot. West Coast, so 1:51 PM. Okay. You're 8 hours behind. I know you're always cracking awkward, aren't you? Where's the bloody things gone? Oh god. My room's a bit of a state at the moment. I need to get it organised. It's getting there. Like I've been organising it. Oh, there they are. I have these, which I was wondering if I should use for a redeem or not. Like, I have these little glasses. And I have a picture, actually, which I sent to, where is it? Let me see if I can find it. Like, I was wondering if I should have these as, like, a redeem. They're really weird glasses. But I actually have a picture, which I could show you guys, that I took of myself wearing these. Bring it up because I think you guys will find this funny. Where is it? Here it is. Look at this picture. It's me just going. I showed this picture to one of my friends, Amy, and she burst out laughing. She just made her laugh. I might save this picture actually and put it onto Discord later and see what people think. There you go, it's saved. It's just sort of like me going like, But yeah, would it be something you guys would be interested in? Maybe me having like a sunglasses redeem. Like, it's something that I'd consider. I'm already weird wearing these. Like, I feel like an idiot. But you know, it's definitely something I'd consider. I think I've also got like a cap. Like a baseball cap type cap. I can just make myself look like a real douchebag wearing. I thought I had one. Maybe I didn't. Or maybe I'm forgetting where I put it. Because I definitely feel like I've seen one somewhere around here. I definitely have one somewhere, I feel like. So if I find it, oh yeah, I have pictures like that. You have pictures of yourself like that? Or pictures like, because when you say that, most of the time you've got pictures like of me like that, and I'm just like, that sounds weird. A bit, like, should I be concerned that you have pictures of me like that? Yes, I do, hi, yes. I have sunglasses I'm wearing indoors myself. I was going to say, I was pretty sure that was what you meant, but you know, like you hear it and you're like, wait, what? But yeah, trying to think what else we could talk about now. We have been going for a good while, so we could maybe call it a day, but I'm kind of enjoying myself. I'm having fun. It's better than the alternative anyway, so. Yeah. So, I don't know what else there is. Obviously, yeah, makeup stream happening tomorrow, which is really exciting. Next week is my big 6-month anniversary of streaming week. I'm going to be playing a bunch of different games next week. So, if you are a fan of different games that I've been playing along my channel's journey, then the stream might be for you. A second, just gonna quickly do this. There we go. But yeah, if you are a fan of some of the different games that I've been playing along my road to 6 months of streaming, then you might well enjoy some of the stuff we're going to be doing next week. No, because I suppose I could reveal some secrets. We are going to be doing 4 streams next week, 4 big ones anyway. 4 different games. On Thursday, we're going to be playing Final Fantasy VII, which is the anniversary of the actual 6-month anniversary. On Monday, do I tell you guys now? Sorry, I'll tell you guys now. On Monday, we're going to be playing FNAF World, which was the first big game really that I played on my channel. On Tuesday, we're going to be playing Final Fantasy... No, we're not. We're going to be playing Dragon Quest 11, which is the second sort of big game that I played after Doki Doki, but I realised I forgot about that one. It's too late now. And then on Wednesday we'll be doing Final Fantasy 9, and on Thursday will be Final Fantasy 7. So 4 big days of streaming next week, all starting as usual at 7, and going on to whatever time they go on to, really. But yeah, lots of exciting streams next week, so be excited for that. You really wanted to play the remake now, are you the original now, are you, Jim? I mean, you could go play it if you have it, of course. But yeah, I do appreciate you guys a lot. Like, I feel like I don't say it enough, and actually, now I actually stop and think about it, I feel like I say it more than enough, but that's beside the point. I do appreciate you guys, and the support you guys give me, the what you guys do for me. You make my days a lot better, and I sometimes feel like I take that for granted, but I try my best to be appreciative and thankful for all the amazing stuff you guys do for me, all the support you guys give me, and yeah, it really means the world that you guys are as supportive as you are, and are there for me and support me like you do. So thank you guys for that. That really does mean a lot. But yeah, I am gonna just stay. Anybody else got anything else we could talk about? Any other topics of conversation? Because I'm thinking I might call it a night there. Maybe. Unless anyone else has anything else they sort of want to talk about. Because we have been going for a little while now, so I think, yeah, let's look and see who's live. I think we might raid somebody from the team. Let's see who's live in the team. And that's, like I said, unless anyone else has anything else you guys want to talk about, we can go ahead and try and find us a streamer to raid. I knew you would have suggested her, Jim, if she was live. Just trying to look for someone who's in the team that's live. Okay, there's I have a suggestion for you guys. Do you guys want to see some Mass Effect? There's some people doing just chatting. There's someone playing FF15 online. There's someone playing Control. Yes, Proxy. Do you have someone? So I think we're gonna call it a night. Because we've had some fun. Now, yeah. Now Proxy comes out. Let's have a look at Proxy's suggestion. Yeah, I've been calling Proxy for ages, and now I'm ending. She's like, "Oh, you ended." That's fine. Copy that. Paste that into there. Oh, he big. I always feel awkward when I raid bigger streamers. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I always feel awkward when I raid people that are bigger than me. Like, I don't know, it's just an awkward feeling. Was Eagle live? Oh, we'll raid Proxy suggestion. We'll go with Proxy suggestion. Let's go ahead and raid Proxy's suggestion. Well, thank you everybody for coming out. It is very much appreciated. We are gonna go ahead and raid this Slimmer, who Proxy attests is a cool person. So I'm gonna go with that. If you have my emotes, then you can use. Is that gonna work? That raid message. If you do not have my emotes, then you can use that raid message, which has global alerts. Thank you everybody for hanging out. I would say add a /me in front of it to add some colour, but it doesn't really work when the /me got changed. But oh well. Thank you everybody for hanging out. This has been a whole lot of fun. And yeah, I will see you all tomorrow at 7 PM for a makeup stream. It's going to be interesting. Be sure to be there. Thanks for watching, everyone. And good night. Love you all a lot. Bye, guys.